I ever anger, you could just burn my spellbook. I just keep it on my person at all times. It is a very easy way.
Maybe we should give it resistance or some kind.
Yeah, I mean, I can make a copy of it. It just takes a bunch of gold.
Gold, supplies, you know.
Yeah, the
We're
gold is
kinda-
for supplies.
All
We're
that
kind
fun
of
stuff.
shellacking on gold too, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Have some, but I'm not sure if it's like mine or if it's a mix of everybody's, to be honest.
I think it's yours.
I have individual gold, and I'm tracking the party fund.
Then I have 139 gold to myself.
I don't know who has the actual party fund.
You,
That
for
was
sure.
you.
For
Yeah, I
sure,
think
you.
it's you.
Yeah, that was
You'd be
you.
keeping track of
Great.
it. Why wouldn't you have it?
Me as a person is keeping track of it.
Yeah, Devin has it.
That seems really irresponsible, but okay.
It seems like a better
What,
idea
you
than
wanna give it to me?
Nolki. Yeah, you want to give it to me?
See, I think Devin had it
Good.
because you also hold on to Nolki's money.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So it's-
Canonically, that is what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
You are the
I just
mother of the
told
group.
I just told you write your own stuff down, but I physically hold.
oh, I haven't. No, my stuff has been added to the party fund.
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't have any money written down
That's good to know.
because I don't have any money.
Oh,
You have my
okay.
money.
See,
Sorry.
I don't know if I'm used to Critical Role or if we just
Great.
really don't have that much money.
We don't have that much money.
You don't have that much money.
We're quite poor.
A lot of what you guys have been
It's like
doing.
20,000 gold. It's like, what the fuck?
They also
haven't-
go and they make deals with people and they take jobs that specifically are like, reward, go do this.
Yeah.
We should probably start doing some of those.
And they start like,
We might have to, yeah. We're just a little broke.
I've got 417 gold.
there's Rayanne.
139.
Sorry.
Hey, that's 417 more than me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that is a little loud on my end. Spotify players, go!
Getting there.
I'm
Yeah,
listening.
it's 10 gold for each level of copied spell, and I could make a another spell book. So it is
Okay.
and a
How much
lot.
does Nolki have?
0.
Well, how much is Nolki's pile?
It is collectively has been added to the group fund.
In the party fund,
Yes.
Yes.
and right now in the party fund, we have 20 platinum,
Poor guy.
656 gold, 7 silver, and 100 copper.
Hey,
How
man,
much is a plat?
20 platinum. It's 10.
Yeah, 10 gold
gold.
per
One
platinum.
platinum is 10
Yeah.
gold.
Okay.
I think
It's
it's a
600.
10-to-1 ratio normally. So.
Ryan, go
Yeah,
ahead
ish.
and try and do it again, but close the browser and then reopen it. Like I would
Like
close the
10
whole
silver.
browser. The whole browser?
Browser.
The whole browser.
Browser, Ryan. God.
A whole kablooey.
For reasons that will not be said, I need to save around 3,000 gold pieces.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
I don't know why we
No.
should let you use those 3,000 gold
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
A backup spell book.
I don't know
so
if you have a good
something
enough
that-
reason.
A
sir.
spell
So
book is
that's a
much
lot.
cheaper than that. That is for something else.
Okay, then this sounds
That
like
is
a
for something
terrible
Bag of
idea.
holding?
No, backup holding is way cheaper than that.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you have a good enough
I'm
reason.
gonna look up
sir.
shit that costs 3,000 gold. I hope you know.
Things an ANSI wizard would want for 3,000 gold in D&D
Seriously.
5e.
Oh, top result. What's this?
Well,
The answer is
So-
no.
You're not allowed unless you tell us what it is.
So we literally, the last thing we did is we found an empty box in the middle of a mine, and then we left the mine, and we're like, what the fuck do we do now?
We don't know
Yes.
what to do now.
that's where we're at.
We need to try and get off the fucking island if we think we're done here.
You guys had 2 weeks to do that. All right. So,
Well, we didn't do that.
Yes, we
sounds
did.
like a you problem.
Yes, we did.
I
Yes, we
only
did
got
do that.
messaged once about it.
got
I just
you.
want to throw that out there.
All
I
right.
messaged about many
So-
things.
A couple of things. We are starting super late, so I'm trying to get us going. First of all, hi everybody. Sorry that we weren't here last week. I was dying. We will also not be playing campaign next week because I will still be dying. However, we will have something run by our lovely Devin. She has offered to be DM for an evening.
I guess to deal with my bullshit.
Reminder to those of you who are subscribed and in the Delwyn Scribers channel, you can listen along with us on Spotify. Just make sure you have your Twitch and your Discord linked, and it should automatically just put you where you need to be, and you should be able to access that channel.
Ooh.
Second of all, I just want to show you guys this because I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm sorry. It's fan-fucking-tastic. These came in the mail the other day. So it's a nice little black sweatshirt. But along the arm, it has the channel name and camera focus.
Real merch.
In me, ma, we trust. Mine was on the back of my chair, but it's gone now. I don't know where the fuck it went.
So only got a couple of those, but they're fantastic. They run a little
Amazing.
small.
Just a heads up, they run small.
So if anyone here wants to order one. They turned out so good. They did turn out so good. I took mine skiing because it was actually very warm.
That seems really fair, actually. It
was-
looks really comfy.
Yeah, it's super comfy. Just make sure you order one size larger. Hi, Kalita, by the way. Oh, I like how it says you're a first-time viewer. That's really
First time chat from
First
from
time
viewer.
chat.
Yeah, first-time chat still. That's amazing. I love it.
But there it is. I was gonna be so sad if I lost my D4 of the clear and red black.
Oh,
This is essentially the set I bought for Roland,
oh, pretty.
but then I got given this, and I was like, yeah.
Hi guys, currently memorizing bacteria metabolic process. Please kill me.
Oh, I understand that.
Sorry.
I understand that.
Oh, poor babe. Well, you focus on you. The fact that you're in chat is still incredible to me.
I don't understand a single word of that.
Ryan, were you able to get it to work?
No.
Okay.
No twerking for you.
Fuck.
I have to analyze some sort of grammar dictionary tomorrow, if that makes you feel better.
Grammar dictionary.
On a lesser known and or indigenous language.
Ah.
Oh,
So-
Even better.
So let's get
Sounds
through
great.
these real quick.
I'm blind.
Yeah, well, we knew that.
Remember me?
Don't rub it
I'll
in.
do my tally marks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need Nolki, Ryan, and Ro to roll, please.
Oh my god,
Give me
you
just a
called
sec.
those sheep treats? Those are amazing.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
she
cheap
calls them
treats.
cheap treats.
I
Makes me
didn't
so
realize
happy.
that. That was amazing. I'm rolling
Very
a
glad-
d20, is that what you said?
Yeah, just
Mhm. Very glad
Hold
to be getting that out of the way.
Sheep treats.
Bro, am I fucking blind?
Redeemed a sheep treat, you're welcome.
There's no way it's part of the set.
all right. Let me know what you three got.
Oh god.
Ryan?
Goodness.
12.
Ro.
13.
Okay, so Nolki.
1, 12, and 13.
Man,
And that one, give me your worst.
I mean, do. Okay. I know this is kind of vague, but I think we'll understand it. If Nolki was a type of dice set, what would he be?
You mean like colors?
I don't think
Or
it's
like-
gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna be
he's
like
a lightning.
metallic.
The Thunder Boy.
hmm Do you think it's
I
gonna be
almost wanted to
plastic
say-
or the glass ones?
I
Like
have
kind of gemstony.
these ones that kind of resemble Noki-ish. Ooh.
Oh.
I was gonna say as a joke, he could be the rubber duck ones.
I have rubber
Yeah.
ducks.
Yes.
I got them for Christmas.
I got some cool dragony ones for Christmas. Whoops, lost one.
Yay, I remember
See if I
that.
can. If you can see the duck, they're little pink ducks,
Little pink ducks.
and I'm curious if it can little.
Oh, I see.
I see it. That is.
That's adorable.
I've seen ads for those.
Yeah, I usually see the yellow ones, and then for
Yeah.
Christmas, my friend was like, "Here, have these," and I was like, "Oh, I dropped them." And I was like,
I have
"They're
this. I have this clear one that has like a little blue tint to it.
Ooh. To be
I
fair,
I think it's resin.
an ideal one.
nice."
Eye of the Storm, it's called, Del.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm. That was what it was called.
Very nice, great.
Right.
I actually still have my budget sheet taped
These blue ones.
with all of the names
Mhm.
I have a set just like those.
and how much I had to save up for them.
All my other dice are in another room.
I have all of them in front of me. Hold on.
Okay, so we agreed on some sort of
Blue.
Like a
stormy
Blue.
blue.
Yeah.
stormy blue
I also have these
like
sparkly ones.
resin.
Oh, good pink. Good pink sparkles.
Oh, wow. All right.
I've got to get a resin printer and start making dice.
Okay. Okay. Today is the 27th. Dash 27. Nolki cannot go. Kalita's not here, so technically she can't go, but she's one of the other people. Any volunteers before I make you guys roll?
It's more fun to make them roll.
Ryan, I just got your freaking pun. How dare you?
I'm
All right,
ready.
guys. All right, guys.
Ready for
Start rolling.
I rolled a 3.
What are we rolling?
D20.
I gotta dump my dice tray.
Sorry, I had to let the doggos inside. Oh,
I rolled a 3.
I'm using all my good rolls right now. Damn it.
Yeah, this is public. They're not working.
Great music choice.
Where's my
Misty
yellow?
Mountains.
I didn't
It was
hear
just
it.
really quiet. I can't even hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
It's just fading out.
Sad day. I didn't
Where's
hear it
my-
the whole time. It felt
Where's my
quiet.
Oh,
yellow
no.
dye?
I know. I was like, I think
It's one of my
stopped. I don't know.
favorites.
Here, just for you guys.
Have you guys seen when they do
Okay,
that?
anyways,
they
it
do
is
the
6.
chanting down in like subway tunnels.
It is 6:20.
Hello.
Everyone but Nolki, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
14.
11.
Also 14.
Devin,
God,
because I rolled a
Damn it.
natural 1.
God damn it. Okay. So I'm having a crisis over here. I lost my jello green dye, okay? Anyway.
It might be for the best.
So
Oh, Pajella.
okay, so my notes begin with us after being destroyed. Can you mute over there, please? Thank you.
Me?
Okay, no, the one who's picking up my echo.
Oh. Sorry, sometimes I do too.
No, we got smacked around by some big ugly plant things that were made of like this plant material. We kind of just kept following the trail of dead trees, and then we were attacked by another tree when we were at the shore, like following the trail end, and we found nothing. Ryan was able to speak with plants, I believe, asking why it was attacking us, and it said more souls for the rotten one, and we're like, whom the fuck is that? And then we kind of kept following. I think we started heading back their direction from the coast. We passed like a really old pile of corpses with a black, veiny looking plant, rose thing sticking out of the bodies. We talked to that again too. And it was very unhelpful. We so many bodies we buried. Kalita found a necklace that looked like her mother's, and I think it was confirmed that it was her mom's. And yeah. Then we went to investigate the mines. We didn't really find anything in the mines except we found a box in like an open room. And the box was empty, but it said "My body for the protection of corruption," and it had the same symbol as like that big sword we found in the Hag's Cave and a couple other things we found. And I think at the very end we had like just left the mines and we're kind of sitting around like, well, what the fuck do we do now? On a dead island with nowhere to go.
It's when we went to the coast, the rocks that had fallen. Whatever this is left.
Literally, there was like nothing down there. There was nothing on. It was just a little beach.
It was the rocks that had fallen from someone climbing on the cliff.
I mean, even then, they could have been gone forever ago.
Yeah, say that could have been
Yeah.
so long ago.
So long. It could have been when Toledo was like a kid and they fell. It didn't.
Or just natural erosion, like.
If you want to go
on happenstance, on the direct end of the path we've been following, when what it looks like is that it's been like sheared off from the weight of someone.
But you said it was a pile of rocks. That's all it said. If you want to go back and look, we literally don't have anything better to do. But
no, I think it means that they're not, whatever this is, and the shield is not on the island. At least not anymore.
yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, it's probably gone. So, and I think whatever magic it is from that thing being resurrected out of that hole is what spread and caused all of the violent plant people and stuff and whatnot. But I don't know. We've been all around here, over and over in circles. So I don't know what more to do. You know?
Everyone say hi to Dish Boy. He's calling you friends.
Oh, we
Hey, Dish Boy. Well, I'm glad you're
Hi.
here.
Go deliver some mail.
It's Sunday.
Wait.
Yeah, that makes it even more funny.
Okay,
God.
so discuss. What are you guys doing? I gotta
I-
know.
I think
I'm at
we
a
should try to go
standstill.
home.
I'm going to be completely blatant with you guys here and honest and on the table. I have my
There's
desk is
nothing
empty.
else. There's nothing else for us here.
My desk is empty because I don't know what you guys are doing.
I feel like we've been over this whole island and we know bad things are happening on it, but bad things are no longer here.
I think we've been around this whole island twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Like,
We just have to figure out
how
a
to get
way
off.
to get out, which I think we had a plan, but
do we have a way to communicate with the captain to try to get her to come back? Because we were able to survive until she comes back. If we
But
could
did she,
get her to come back.
Say when she was coming back, or did we?
We didn't even
discuss
talk to her about
when-
it. We never
she
talked.
may never be
We
coming
got
back.
here.
You know
We
what
got here, we got off the boat, we paid her, and then they left, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what we should do while we wait? We know where all the dragon's gold was.
We have
That's
to
a
go
cave-in by
around.
now.
It's a cave-in, and we happen to know
Cave-in!
people who some people who can move some earth.
On Earth.
Yeah.
Can't stay there
mean,
for long either.
But
Like, stay out of the way.
what if there's nothing under there?
Well,
We
we
know
know
the gold
Well, no,
one.
what if we move the dirt and it's just more dirt and it's an endless thing and we only get 5 feet in?
And didn't the box get left there, or did we take that with us?
We took
the
the
bear.
box because the box was what you guys
Oh.
all sat there and put your spells into.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
So
where the
I-
statement
Yeah,
came
different
from.
box.
Not to mention, even if we manage to get back there, we're not going to be able to get out again because all that whole tunnel is filled with sand.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mold earths.
We have a lot of time to wait, potentially.
I don't think I don't
I
want to go
don't-
digging through sand.
And I don't think we should just sit here and wait. That's gonna be a lot of fucking waiting.
I mean, I
What
think we
else
should
are we gonna
absolutely
do?
reach out to try and get like people to come help us, but if it's gonna take a while, which it probably will,
Does somebody know a spell to just magically talk to people? God
No, I don't have sending.
damn it.
I do not have something.
I have.
I know the answer to this question, but she's not here. God damn it.
I have.
But she is here.
advanced-
She's in the chat.
Are we allowed to use
Kalina!
sending on your behalf?
Kalina, can we change your
Please.
spells, please?
Can we rest and change our spells so we have sending?
So we can go.
She says yes.
What
What do you want to replace? The only person who has the power to do this right now, besides Kalita herself, and is Ryan, because Ryan is our Kalita backup.
It's a
So
25-word message.
And you
I
give
will
us
say,
things.
for the time being, you do have to switch out a spell to prepare sending.
Yeah.
Because you guys are currently in, I think we left off, you guys were still like at the entrance of the mine. Am I incorrect on saying that?
No, yeah, we
I-
were.
You were
think we
still
left-
there.
We left the mine,
Okay.
and that was it.
She's gonna go switch it.
Kalita said she's gonna go switch it for you, Ryan.
Oh, sweet.
Alita is an MVP.
Mhm.
Goodest of beans.
I mean, we don't know how long the ship is gonna be. Let's go take it.
But
for a
regardless,
while.
we can
If
get the
they-
message out there that we
Yes.
need them
Yeah.
to come back.
Yeah,
We can
Like-
survive.
yeah. In
we
the
can
meantime,
manage.
Yeah.
And we could adventure and explore, I guess. In the meantime, we wait if she could tell us how long it's gonna be.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
maybe
also
that's
Bye.
think about where we're gonna go from here. Are we going back to Port Ninas, or are we
I think,
trying another direction?
I think we
or-
should go back to Port Ninas. And here's why. It's closer than anywhere else.
Fair.
So we're back home super quick. Talaith is off the table because I don't think the captain can actually get there, so she can't take us anywhere in Talaith unless like some extra snuggly muggly stuff happens, which I don't think I want to pay her extra to do.
wuggly wuggly.
Kalita. All right, that should be changed. You'll have to refresh the page.
I think
yeah.
we should just
Okay, I
try
think
to
I have-
get back. We should just get back to Dearness, Portninus, look at the maps, and try not to lose our minds.
Well, because we were also looking for Roland's
Roland's
sister
sister.
too.
And this doesn't seem to be Roland's sister.
This
Yeah.
isn't her.
No, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But
Because
that is a very good point for
Like where we go next, or
where we go next.
yeah. So
even all the stuff we found here with like the other box, like the whatever the message on it was, whatever in
Like,
the
if they-
cave.
If they
Like,
end
that's
up
a good
going
starting
up to
point, too.
Morroyne, there's a location up there we could check.
I gotta look at the shit again.
I feel like that's a lot of travel to get over to Morroyne.
I'm sorry? Dish boy, what the fuck? Thank you.
Gee.
Converted from a Prime Gaming to a Tier 1.
Woo. You can access sheep emojis.
Yes.
Wait, I get sheep emojis and I use my Prime.
Same.
Well,
You can still access sheep emoji.
I'm glad you love us enough. Anyways, sorry to interrupt you.
Fuck is more right on this map?
I love this
God.
community.
All the way to
It's-
the left
East.
Right.
On the right.
Very
Yep.
far east.
All the way on the
There.
right.
Oh god, cardinal directions.
There's a
Yeah.
key at the bottom. Never eat
I-
foggy waffles.
I don't prefer Raven directions.
Even further east than Azinkni.
Oh, east. I thought you said
West. You guys are currently west. Coffee man. Oh, you guys are currently west. You guys are basically as west as it gets on this map.
We are.
Oh my god, I was
are.
actually looking west on the map. I'm big dumb. I'm sorry.
Got him.
Right hand.
So, like, where the fuck is it? Oh, maybe if I look the other direction, I will
So-
find it.
So
God
I
damn.
think, maybe our best bet. I personally would like to avoid Talaith right now for personal reasons.
Blake,
So
Blake is like marked off on the map.
Let's not go to Tulane.
There
Well,
is
this is
no.
not-
Go to
There
Azinkni.
is
Let's do none of those.
no. There is one. I will say on the second map, that little place where it says like hot and humid, great for torture thing down there. That might be worth checking out, but I want it to be the last thing we do. Like that needs to be the last option left for us to look at. And I feel like it's where it's gonna fucking be, and it sucks. But
Did
I
you
think
go
we
there
should
first?
Because even
check
on
out
one of
that
the
island.
maps, it says too far. So
yeah, I think we should go check out that island in Whitehaven Sound with the circle and X where it's ruined.
It also kind of depends on where the ship is going.
Wee.
If we could get her to just take us to Port Nevis,
yeah, because then we could walk
Okay.
across Port Nevis and then get another boat to that island.
or we could try to get to the coast of that that shoreline, because there's a whole shore there. You
Yeah,
can't
that's what
tell
I'm
me
saying.
that there's not a boat we can get there,
That's,
and then
yeah,
just get there that way.
I guess I said walk across Port Nevis. I meant that part of the continent.
There.
Okay, okay. I was like, well, we're gonna do a lot of walking across Port Nevis.
No, yeah.
But,
All
but
the
that
way
also
across.
gives us time to check in with like Sorella to see how that stuff's going on, because we left her with a lot of information, and then we left.
Here we go. Bye.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Are you
So we
guys
should-
kind of looking at the map right now?
I am looking
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
map. Yes.
Okay. I meant in
Consider
like
the
in
one
character. Who all's looking
Yeah,
at the map
sure.
here?
We're
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
We're,
okay.
I like
We're
to
all
imagine
huddled
we're all
around.
sitting
hope
crisscross
the case.
applesauce on the floor, looking at this map together.
Milky's like
Sitting on the
absolutely-
Listening more than
Milky is
looking
absolutely
because I know
reading it
nothing about
upside down
maps.
and not
so.
realizing that. I've
Actually,
never been to Davabla.
Milky, it's okay. The map hurts my brain too.
I
No,
I am at
Milky-
least looking at the map. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm
you're
actually
looking at
trying
it
to
right
look
side
at the
up.
map.
Person, I don't understand the map, so
Wait, no, it's in the west. See over here, and pointing to the east side of the map, but because it's
No,
upside
see, the
down.
west is over
I
this
did the
way.
same
This is
thing.
where we are.
No, the west is on the left.
No,
that's
oh my
what I
God.
thought.
You need to come sit in my lap so you can look at this the right way.
hey, he just.
Yes.
I don't know. It's still a little confusing.
You're gonna break my already broken chair.
You were talking about Noki.
Absolutely was.
I won.
I took the opportunity. I couldn't say no.
This is why I miss. Oh man, I can't wait for the next in-person session.
I was like, oh, yeah, she wants Noki to sit in her lap to look.
Yeah.
Oh no, that. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Talking about Milky.
yeah.
Just imagine
think-
Roland now, just like sitting in Devin's lap, like.
Maybe I need to sit in your shoes or your lap and look at the map from your perspective.
With it's Devin, and then Roland on Devin's lap, and then Noki just comes over. Don't worry, we'll find her, Roland. We'll find your sister.
Roland, what's your strength again?
I mean, it's decent. It's 15 overall.
Better than mine.
Okay, because elves are very elegant looking. So I like to imagine Roland going and sitting, like, even just remotely next to Devin, and Devin's this big, bulking hulk of a woman, and Roland just goes and sits next to her, and he's just like this, compare. You have a
I like to
good
think of it more as
constitution, you
acrobatics.
have the highest strength.
Use a healthy woman.
Doesn't mean I'm a Hulk.
I like to
Still
think you're
hot.
more Dex.
You can be
I just
hot and
climb on her.
hulky,
I
too.
think-
Okay,
I
fine.
think
If there's
we'll
one
be
person
together.
who's Hulk in this group, it's going to be Ryan.
Yeah.
True facts right there.
He's
Okay.
just missing rage.
I think that
so-
makes me
so-
Loki Iron Man. Prone to making bad decisions.
Roland,
Howdy.
that idea is completely up to you. I'm not going to confirm or deny. I'm just going to sit here and laugh.
Like,
Wait, what?
Good idea.
I love it.
Okay, you have to share with the class now. Come on.
I will.
Oh, I
But
still
only
thought
to
we were
us.
talking about the lap sitting.
It's apparently
Well-
happened now. Like, it apparently it has happened. Why can't you just speak it?
I sent her a picture of the map referring to the map.
Now I want to know.
I
It's
sent it in the
posted.
chat.
It's
Oh, did you?
posted. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bro, am I fucking
Yeah.
retarded?
Yeah. Yeah. It was very clearly the second map. And we had no reason to come. We had no reason to come here.
No reason to come
There
here.
was no reason to come to Terra Veritas.
Like, hi.
Start here? He wasn't specific. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Roland,
Hey,
where were you?
minute.
Where were you living when you lost your sister?
I understand.
Where were you living when you lost your sister?
Wait a minute. Why did we come here?
Look,
Why
Look, hey,
do you
this is
not
after I
share?
got the headband of intellect, okay?
Why did we miss that?
Why
not
can't
smart.
you share important details with the class?
Intelligence was 9 before we looked and realized this,
I think-
okay? I'm
I
sorry.
think Devin just going, why won't you just share important details with the class? Loki's just gonna look at Devin.
Hey, Roland, can you do me a huge favor and send that in the subscribers channel so they get to see this as well? They deserve to see this. They pay for this content.
I think we went to the wrong starting area, and here we are.
Bro, I don't understand why we're like, yeah, we'll help you find your sister. You just didn't think, well, let's go back to my hometown.
Hold on. When was this
Oh,
message pinned? How long? How long have you guys had these maps?
So
A long time.
September 12th, 2021.
Since September of 2021.
Wait, I was literally just looking at the map, and I still didn't see that.
I saw it, but I was like,
Oh my god.
I didn't. I'll be honest, I did not.
Yep. It's literally right there.
yeah,
It's right fucking there.
yeah. Instead, we come back here and
No
we
damage.
star Kalita for life again.
Yeah.
Hey, it's about the journey, not the
Yeah.
destination.
Yeah, we
Message
A
in the
nice
chat.
journey.
And the
Families
reward is the
dead.
friends we made along the way.
Paige goes in chat. Instead, we go to my hometown and suffer emotional damage.
emotional damage.
That's a lot of damage.
No, I like that plan. I think
Ugh.
we should.
Start here. Yeah.
I think we should go start there.
Yeah.
But me being me, I do
Starting there,
still-
probably not.
We should definitely go to Port Nevis, though.
Well,
Yeah.
first, yeah.
We need
So-
to get our
Yeah.
Oh,
back to
So
Port
it does
Nevis.
say start point question mark.
Ugh.
He wasn't specific.
yeah, see, we had a hard time reading this in the first part.
because we rolled
Yeah.
really shittily.
The slow blinks. The
Also-
slow DM blinks at that.
Oh yeah, she knows.
It's
That's
just
how
my
your character gets
handwriting.
stabbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
You know, you
She
made us
knows.
roll
Read
to
it, like-
understand. You made us roll to see if we understood.
I still don't know what's after
You made
possible.
us roll.
Wait. Does Roland get another roll because he is smarter now? And
He's a
circumstances
Yeah.
boy
have
now. He
changed?
has a
You know-
tiara.
You know, actually, Roland, I will let you either make a history check or I will let you make.
Fucking pog. What up?
Hold on.
Just a
There's two you
dog.
could make.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know what? I'm actually going to have you make 2 rolls here. I need you to
Okay.
make a survival check because you're reading the map. And then the second one, I need you to roll a history check.
Okay. Survival. History.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need them
Those
in
are
that
bad,
order.
but okay.
Hey, dear, can you come look at these?
Oh no. That
Is
20,
it good
that
rules
one.
or is it bad?
That 20, that one. It's both.
Oh, that'd be rough. Or is it too
dumb
20?
motherfucker?
Is it?
I rolled a 4 and a 1 respectively.
Oh my god!
What? How the fuck am I supposed to be able to? Come on.
We still big dumb.
I mean, the 4 for survival is still a 8.
Yeah, and the other one's in that one.
Yeah.
You can barely read the map, let alone know where you
Yeah,
were
I
at
can't
and
read.
what it refers to.
Sorry, Levin. I don't know how you write like that. It's like doctor scribbling.
This isn't Levin.
This isn't Levin.
Yeah.
Levin
Oh, no.
didn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
me.
That's right. Fuck. Gotta. Even with the headband, I'm fucking.
We big dumb.
Smart. I'm not street smart.
So many
You're
frustrations.
not
Just
even book smart, man. You can't even fucking read a
okay,
map.
okay,
He
okay,
was proficient in that.
okay. So with an 8, looking at the map and reading it, it says it does in fact. I will give you this because I am just. It does say possible communities further underground.
Communities. That's what that says.
You know, I see it now.
Come on. It can't be the only.
The world is red.
That is all you get from both those rolls. And you do that
Okay.
and then immediately get a headache. Like, oh, I'm not used to being this smart.
It's okay, buddy. You won't get used to it.
Fantastic.
Okay, so can we just try to get back to
Shitting on the rogue now. That's okay. You're not always big dumb.
You know, at
Man
least
has a
you're
point.
pretty. At least you're pretty, okay? You
Coffee
have
Man
that
has a
going
point.
for you.
Coffee Man's message.
Oh, good.
With all this
Oh,
newfound
boy.
knowledge, it all comes together. The world is flat.
Knowledge. Here in my garage. Next to my
Oh.
Lamborghini
Wearing
Oh
my
my
brand new
beanie.
Yeah, I rolled them both again, and they're still fucking terrible.
Thank
I
you,
got a natural
AJ.
2.
Nice.
Thank you,
Getting some
AJ.
linguine.
Beanie. I think bikini was
Yeah.
another one they did.
No,
I
okay,
missed
so I
this
think
joke.
it's try and do sending, and if we're looking for something to do on the island, I do think trying to see if we can dig out any of that gold would be a really good use of time.
I don't think we're gonna be able to physically get there.
That's way too deep.
Worth a shot.
Not.
If we take
don't
it out
wanna
in
die.
stages, like 5-foot
Yeah.
staircases.
Okay, but what if you take that and then more sand falls and you're still just doing that? I
I
think
think
that's what's gonna happen.
We should just do sending and call for the boat and not go dig for treasure.
Here's the thing with
That would
mold
be-
earth, it goes back after
Oh.
a certain time. So
It would be just endless. That dragon it's gone. No
Gone
more,
forever.
no more stuff there.
It was so much gold.
There
You
was.
could say it
I
was
grabbed-
a bad dragon.
I grabbed 11 gems. I have 11 gems. What gems are they? I don't fucking know. Are they worth anything? I don't know. But I have 11 gems.
I told you what category they were from, right? Or no?
No.
Okay.
Got 11 gems.
Sweet.
I just have 11 gems,
Neato. All right.
which is why we need to get back to Port Ninas, because that's money.
Shiny rocks.
That's money. Is there any chance you could come pick us up and take us back?
We need to put who us is somewhere in there.
Entitled Lutum.
Devin and friends.
Devin and friends would like to come home now, please.
And take us
Take us
back
to Port Ninas.
from the
Thanks.
island.
We have money.
Love you. Bye.
I
Okay.
don't know how much she'd
I
like
think
that.
any
part.
of those messages
24
work.
words. I just want to throw that out there.
That's why it's gotta be bye-bye.
Okay.
Gotta get that 25 word.
Okay. I need this typed out or something. What is being sent exactly?
It's definitely right. Ryan has to do it because it's
If
Delete
Paige
that.
is here, Paige.
yeah.
She's playing without
Yeah.
playing.
Just type it in. Yeah, if you got a 25
pop it in
message, put
chat.
it in the chat.
Who kept
likes
from
gold.
Devin and friends?
All right.
Devin and friends would like a ride back, please and thank you. We have money.
To be fair. Jesus. All right. Ryan Kalita, or Kalita, here, let's put it this way. Kalita Mel, what do you send?
What's that?
You have 25 words.
Definitely
Oh.
Devin and friends.
Devin and
Who is this? Is being sent to Sorela?
But I opened
No.
a word
No.
document.
No, it's
the
Captain Joanna.
No, the captain.
Joanna.
Joanna.
Luana.
Joanna.
Joanna.
It's an NPC list, y'all. No, it's not. Yeah, Joanna.
Okay,
Whitehaven.
so Devin and friends. Understood.
Now I want to watch that movie.
So Devin and friends. Humbly request.
Devin and friends
5.
humbly request a ride.
A pickup
I
Yeah,
think
a
picking
pickup.
A
back
pickup
to Port Ninas.
for Ninas. Okay,
That's
we're at 12.
oh okay. I missed a word.
I wish
We
I was
will
good.
pay
for dice.
you more gold.
We'll
Thank you.
pay you more gold. Thank you.
That's 20.
Love from Cantata
No,
Lutum.
no love.
Maybe-
No, we're not wasting words on that.
Maybe they won't make us pay if we don't mention it.
You
how
can
soon?
please respond. We miss home.
That's 25.
Can they respond?
No, better. This place
Yeah.
sucks.
This
This
sucks.
Please respond to this place sucks.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
respond.
25
It's
words
the way
max.
to saying that she wouldn't say that, but it's
Yeah.
funny.
Place sucks. In parentheses, Cleta's like, not true.
Essentially, can they get a ride?
Catch
And
a
has
ride.
I keep thinking
Thanks.
you're saying gordititas, and now I want Taco Bell.
Bro, I love tacos.
Not sponsored. Yeah. No.
We had that today during our campaign where we got our asses handed to us by children's toys.
Oh
Um,
my god.
What?
Shoot.
Yeah, we went into a room and it was like a child's bedroom. And so we were like looking around and stuff trying to find shit. And then I found like a little red stone that we needed to get through another door elsewhere. And then we heard, come play with us. And then stuffed animals and dolls started coming alive and kicking our asses.
No
No
thanks.
thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
It
Okay.
was a bad time.
Devin and friends humbly request a pickup back to Port Ninas. We'll pay you more gold. Please respond to this place sucks. That's what I have written down.
I don't think it should
Yeah.
end with
I
this
think-
place sucks.
I don't think it
No.
this place sucks. We miss
This
home,
place-
maybe.
I prefer we miss home.
Yeah,
This place sucks is just really
we
funny.
miss home. Perfect.
Or rather, we can wait. Let's
Okay.
do we can wait.
Yeah.
Feel
I
free
like
to
it.
come as fast as possible, though.
Oh, add an HEP. Hep.
With a period.
Okay. So, Kalita sends the message.
Not for the response.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now the DM gets to do the fun thing we were doing this entire time.
Yep, pretty much.
Do you guys come here often?
Howdy, Devin and friends. I can come pick you up, but I'm in Avonport. It'll be about a week.
That's fine.
Think y'all can wait that long?
Not
And
like we really have a choice.
Evan-
That is 25 words because y'all is one word, and I love it.
From what you guys know, and looking at the maps,
Avonport is away.
a week is being forgiving.
Yeah, we're vibing.
So maybe
So
should
hear
we
me
try
out.
to send
Let's dig up
Soraya?
some gold.
I don't want to be here for another week.
What's the difference gonna be? Sorela's gonna have to
Sorela
find
would-
somebody to get here,
Yeah,
rather
she's
than
closer.
Them,
I mean, I think we could let her know that there's a very powerful evil shield on the loose. That's a matched pair to the sword. Especially if
sounds-
we're gonna be missing another week.
I mean, we could try to send something to Sorela to see if she could do something.
Mm-hmm.
This
Trap.
is a 3rd level spell, so she has
One more.
Oh yeah.
2 more.
Sorela.
4
trap
if you count
on
3rd, 4th level rather.
Sorela.
Well, hold on. Before we use up another spell slot, do we want 2 people coming to get us just for one to show up? And
Well,
Not
we'd
be
at least
here?
want to tell Sorela
Yeah.
stuff, I suppose.
I think it's more wanting to tell Sorela about the shield, and that will be a bit.
Yeah, and I mean, if we talk to Sorela and then she's like, "Where are you?" You know,
Okay.
I don't like. I think like in our message we should tell her found more creepy shit, stuck on an island. If you can help, dope.
Sword
we
has
have
a
another
matching
plan.
shield on the loose on the continent.
Yeah, just be like, we found something with the sword. We're stuck on the island.
Shield,
And if you can help, cool. But we have somebody else coming too. You know,
but
'Cause
someone else coming.
but
It'd be
it's
something along the lines of
gonna be a week.
sword, matching shield to sword on the loose, trapped on Terra Veritatis, have a way off, but it will be a week to get to you.
To us. It'll take her a week to get
Yeah.
to us, and then it'll take us a week to get
back to
Portniness.
And I also think probably don't have to tell Sorela who we are, because if we're mentioning the sword, we're probably fine.
I'm pretty sure she hears it, and it's a voice. It's Kalita's voice.
I think
Okay.
it
I
says
would
they
hope-
recognize the voice too, like the person.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So she
Sweet.
would know it's Kalita,
Yeah.
and therefore know it's us.
Awesome.
I would hope.
If that's
You
okay with
only-
you, Kalita.
I mean, and then there's always tomorrow. We can make a camp back at the village. We can, camp and do it again tomorrow. So you get your spell slots back.
And Sorela might have sending and be able to just like do 50 words then, and then we can respond.
Maybe. I don't know. She might.
Oh,
I like that plan though.
okay. What are we doing?
Sending a message to Sorela.
Okay.
Sending ascending to Sorela.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Sending a sending to Sorela.
Or rather, sending to Sorela.
We should lead with "We're on Terra Veritatis." We should lead with that.
Loki, you smarter.
We're on Terra Veritatis. Sword has matching shield.
We'll explain more later.
Explain more later,
More
but
than a week for us to get back as of right now.
is that all 25?
No, we've got a couple more if you can think of extra things. Noki's like
Just be
jotting
like,
this down.
can you help? Can you help?
Okay, so yeah, Noki's jotting this down in the spellbook and he's like crossing out words as we're going.
There you go. That's good. And then we hand it to
Okay.
Kalita, like, you know, we're giving an order to a dad who's about to go to Taco Bell for the whole family. He's like, say
Yeah.
this.
Will
Okay.
this work?
Add in love you, smile.
I am so sorry. I need that all one more time.
Okay. I'll write it out just so that we have it and can confirm it before we full send it. Okay. So it's we're stuck on Terra Veritatis. Sword has a matching shield.
Sword has matching shield.
Sword has matching shield. Loose on mainland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ride a week until we can get off island. Can you help fix?
Can you help?
Can you help us? Not help fix. Help us.
Help us. Yeah, so we're stuck on Terra Veritatis. Sword has matching shield loose on mainland. A week until we can get off island. Can you help us?
Okay.
I think that's good.
So Kalita sends that. Mark off another spell.
Yep, I did.
25 words.
Shit. Now I have. Hold on.
Yep,
I'm trying to think of how
Get it.
I have to think of how they would respond differently.
Yes.
Because one of them knows you well personally, the other one is businesswoman.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't forget the accent.
We have not said what we're going with for can you help us?
We did say we're stuck. So
Yes.
Sorayla probably has the intelligence to piece together that's the help we're asking for.
Although the preceding sentence before "Can you help us" is, no, like also in there is "Sword has matching shield loose on mainland."
Yeah.
It could be for either.
I mean, she'll respond.
Yep.
Let's just see what she says.
Yeah, Noki's like you just see like Noki like cringing as he's crossing off preposition words to make things grammatically correct. Like sword has A and then crossing out the A before matching and like cringing a little inside.
Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roland, you are muted.
So I want to learn messages so I can send people a howdy in their minds.
Good way to get smacked.
Like, wake up, Devin. Howdy.
I'm gonna have to start keeping some watches.
Fucking in my dreams now. What the fuck?
No.
Oh,
7, 8, 9.
Hit him like you do like twice now. Just knock him out.
It's not my fault he rolls shitty perception, and it's my fault.
I roll a lot of natural ones.
You really do.
yeah, but no. Roland rolls natural ones on perception. Devin rolls natural ones to hit.
She kills people.
I kill one person in the party.
16, 17, 18.
It's more than me.
You do it one time. And suddenly...
To be fair, you've also knocked me unconscious twice.
But did you die?
And you've attempted to hit me, but I'm too
Yes,
good.
but unrelated.
I didn't kill you. That wasn't me.
Okay. I'm gonna give
At least
you
I'm not over
this
here
part.
getting
All right. Nobody said their name. No names were
Oh,
mentioned.
she knows it's
Okay.
Kalita.
She recognizes the voice.
She will
Yeah.
recognize
We
it.
So
and
the
that's
first
the
thing-
ending.
voice.
The first thing that is said is, Kalita, is that you?
God damn it.
It says
She
recognizes
recognizes
you
the
if the sender
voice.
knows it's you, or if the sender knows you.
So she would know that it's
Yeah,
Kalita.
she
It's
knows.
gotta recognize. I would like more information. I could send someone to retrieve, but would require scry or time.
So we have to wait a week. Got it.
Either way, we're stuck here for another week.
So, if we're ready for the final spell slot, this is Kalita.
Let me know. You get let me know.
Yep.
Because it sounds like she's giving you an option.
We
I mean-
have a ride back in
Yeah, we
a
have someone.
week. This is Kalita. We have a ride back in the week. In a week.
It is
Yes.
technically, I believe, a higher level. Nulky, make an Arcana check for me, please.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's roll the night.
Am I getting hit with something?
Oh wait, no, those are mine.
Hope not.
Fucked up.
I don't think so.
That is a natural 1.
We got a 4, a 1, and a 1 tonight. Let's go.
I haven't rolled anything
Starting
else
strong.
right now.
Have someone else roll now.
I think maybe like one other person could make it, and she's not here.
But we do have someone playing her character.
2 other spellcasters
I
here.
could roll it if you want me to.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
I'm looking at the list of people who can cast this spell.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
It is that. So, Ro can.
Ah!
Ro,
What spell is this?
cleric. Druid.
We all could.
And Nulky already rolled.
Yep.
Oh, magic.
So there you go. Those are the people who can roll.
My
So you
Arcana
guys
is a
roll.
+2, by the way. So,
So
are we all rolling?
Yep.
Any of you who that I just listed off can roll. So
I have a +7 to
Kalita
Arcana.
can be
High
rolled.
five.
So
I'm a spellcaster.
Woo! Kind of, yes.
I am.
You
I
have
keep-
Fairy Fire and
Ground
Darkness. You are
magic.
correct.
I also have
Kalita will
dancing
be the
lights.
tiny
There you
die.
go, yeah.
all right, and technically Kalita would go first in this situation. So let me
Ooh.
know.
Oh.
Oh! So wait,
Yeah,
what
she
is
put it on
this?
me.
Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana. It was a natural 19. So it'll be
Hey!
21.
Kalita,
Okay.
you're awesome!
Kalita!
Woo!
Ryan.
Then, hold on to change.
And
It was
I.
Arcana, Kalita.
Yeah, Noki's just busy
That'd be
working out how he would send a message.
18.
Okay. And Ro, you can make this, but with disadvantage.
I have to roll again?
Yes, one more time. I'm trying to think of like how you grew up and all that fun stuff. Oh boy.
Well, I had a 12, but now it's an 8.
Okay.
So thanks for that.
So, Ryan, you recognize it because one of your parents has this spell. Kalita, because she's Kalita. What the hell?
Yeah.
So, to scry, it would give whoever casts it the ability to like see kind of like location and things around you, have a better sense of where they're going.
Yeah,
That
Noki
is-
just
that
has
is-
no grasp of divination magic at all.
Man, I feel like growing up, I would possibly know that.
But I gave you disadvantage because the person who would know that disappeared.
You know what? Okay, fine.
You can see here, particular
I'm gonna
creature you
ask for
choose
that.
on the same place in existence as you. It does require a saving throw. So if you want someone to know, you can willingly fail that. Because you know it's coming.
Okay, if that's true, your natural one only makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Like, we didn't get that far with Avalava. I'm just learning about, like, wards and stuff. Divination is, like, another...
I have divination.
Like, I just got see invisibility, and, like, I only know how that works because I know how invisibility works. So, like, a little hazy.
I don't know if I have divination spells. I might.
I love how the spell's called divination and it's part of it. Divination spells.
An enchant.
That's like having an evocation spell that would be just called evocation.
It's a third evocation spell.
Which I would not be surprised if that's a thing.
All right.
I do have a divination spell. Haha.
I don't know, I'm just crazy.
So,
What is right? What is for me to know?
how long it? I feel like it would still take the same amount of time for Sorella to get to us, even if she sent a boat. Then it would be to
And we
wait.
just stick with the person we know who's already on their way.
But it's also Sorella. So
Trust her a little more, just
we
saying.
wouldn't
Anyway.
have to pay her?
Or would we?
I don't think we would have to pay Sorella.
Might not be as pricey if we had
But
to pay.
also, like, she's Joanna's really far away. Like, she's further away, I think, in the scope of things. So
Don't-
Well,
Wouldn't
we
they have
could
to go all the way
press-
around the island still, too? I don't remember where we docked at, or where the dock is.
We docked on the west end, I thought.
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know
Because
where.
if it's the west end, then it's pretty far still, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't know where we are in the scope of whatever. Like, I don't know exactly where we are. Well, obviously, I know where we are right now, but I don't know where we started. I don't know where the dock is.
Yeah, we've been all over that at this point.
Okay, I can help fix this.
Yeah.
I have so much going on I have very little desk space. Sorry, I'm getting there. With the new squish, the dock is going to be from where you guys currently are. 1, 2, 3.5-ish days. Because you have to head back down through Feria Creek.
So we're above it.
You are as north as you can get without hitting sand.
Okay.
Without hitting beach.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense. So
Okay.
we'd have to go back down south again.
Since we have to go back anyway, a week is not that bad an amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to travel.
So I guess it's up to whoever. Do we want to wait for the captain, or do we want to let Sorella come get us?
She did tell us to let her know regardless.
Yeah.
No,
So we
yeah,
could
okay.
just tell her that we have a ride and we should be
I
in
have
Port
2
Nevis within a
messages.
week.
I have
so.
2 sendings typed out.
We'll be in Port Nevis in 2 weeks because we have to wait a week here, but then it's going to be a week back.
I'm down
Oh,
to
I didn't
not
know it
pay.
took a week to get there.
It took about like 5 days to get here. It was including the stop though, for us to stop at that cave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't
So-
include the stop, then it could be more like 4 days. But
It was also assuming that she's willing to take us just directly to Port Nevis and not stop at any other ports between here and there.
But if we do
With
stop
Sorella, it's
somewhere
direct.
else,
Sorella,
Sorella
Yeah.
is
you might
correct.
not have to pay either.
Mhm.
Which I'm down for.
I still think we might have to pay anyway because
Yeah.
she'd probably have to pay people to get us
It'd
out.
probably be less. But it
Be
could
less for
also
sure.
be because we are a registered group with Portina's.
Also us. So
Yeah.
she kind of loves us. I'm down for whichever. It's up to you guys.
I'm
I
kind of
think she
preferring
loves
Sorella at
us,
this point.
but we concerned her.
Yeah, I think
She's our mom.
it's also like finding someone to come out here who knows the dog. I think it's going to be difficult.
The irony is Sorella just hires Joanna.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
kinda
that would be hilarious.
Hey, but that would mean we wouldn't have to pay. Potentially.
Just be like, oh yeah, Sorella said she's bringing someone. Hello
It's
again.
Joanna.
Yeah. My vote would be for Joanna, so that we can just like let Sorella know we're fine,
Mhm.
and let her know what's going on. Because otherwise, we have to wait till tomorrow to be able to let Sorella know what's going on if we're gonna ask for a ride.
If we really wanted to, we could use the 4th level spell slots too.
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
higher
Good.
spell slots to cast lower spell slot.
Yeah, I didn't know if Kalita had higher spell slots.
Yes,
We're
We're
all
level
got
level.
2
9.
4
you guys are
Wait.
like
We all have fourth
Wait.
level spell slots.
I don't know how spell slots work beyond wizards. I'll be honest.
Everybody has
Everybody-
fourth level spell slots. It just depends on what you have for fourth level spells.
Mm,
But you can use the lesser spell slots for lesser, higher
Yeah.
spell slots for lesser spells.
I did know that.
So yeah,
So-
I'm down to wait for the captain because
I
that
am
gives
also
us some days
fine
to
with that.
travel. You
Yeah,
know.
we have to travel all the way back to that port anyway. Well, the port.
go through the
Yeah.
desert again.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And then we're just vibing in the desert for a few days, which is great.
Luckily, we can create some water still.
Yeah, water and food.
Mhm.
So
Does she have create water stuff?
If
think
not,
so.
it's a change in the night.
Yeah, that can
And I
that
don't
can be
think-
something that can
I
be
don't
switched
think
out.
Paige wants us to die of dehydration, so I would guess that Kalita would take the spell at some point when we're going to the desert.
I don't know. The message I just got makes me think we should go with Sorella just for the laughs of it. The message I just got.
I'm really
Kalita?
No,
What message?
I just got a message in Discord.
No, must be thirsty.
Is it from God?
She wants us to dehydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate, my fam.
Hydrate or dihydrate? No, it's hydrate and dihydrate. We've
I
discovered that on
Yes.
this channel.
And dihydrate.
Doesn't matter if you hydrate or not, you're dehydrating.
I think while we are in Foria Krieg, we should let Sorella at least scry us so she could see what's going on and could potentially be able to try to get somebody here faster.
And then we would only have to spend one more sending spell slot just to tell Joanna, hey, we got it covered.
But
Don't
we
worry
could
about
do
it.
that tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I don't want her to be on her way tonight for whatever
She's
reason.
probably not. I mean, and even if she is, she can re-chart a course to wherever she's got to go. It's a
With
boat.
what Joanna said, it was very open-ended.
Yeah, she said
It was
either
not
way.
a confirmed, okay, I'm on my way to get you guys. It
Yeah,
was
she just said,
a,
Like, I'll
hey,
get you.
it's gonna
She's
be like a week.
Yeah, that's what it was. She's like,
Yeah,
I'm in
okay.
Evanport. It'll be a week.
Yeah.
Sorella was definitely like, text me back. Where are you? LOL. Did you die?
Where are you?
I'm
It's like 3
also-
a.m. lol.
I'm also on the
Cool.
side of
Where are you? It's 3
we're
a.m.
gonna get the slots back tomorrow anyway.
I vote Sorella, and we could just let Joanna know. Because I feel like Sorella cares a little bit more about what all is happening here, and there's probably more urgency.
And she
With
cares
it.
about us.
Rather tell her
I would
today.
like to think she
we're
cares
already
about
sending.
us.
Yeah.
the
She might
captain's-
have to though.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Joanna's cool and all, but and this is also Sorella. So
Yeah.
and I like the fact that we could let Sorella see exactly what happened here.
Yeah, I
if
think we should
she
do that.
scries us. So
I'm so upset that that's the case that I wouldn't know Scry. Fuck.
So
It's
do we
not.
want a
It could
ride
be
from
dead. We don't
Soraya or
even
not?
know.
So that's so thinking about it now. I vote Cirilla
Okay.
because even if it's going to be the same amount of time, at least I feel like there's more benefits to it with Cirilla.
Okay.
Okay.
And can we tell Joanna today? Because I would like to
Yeah.
not waste the spell slot tomorrow on something we could do today and then have the spell slot tomorrow.
Remember,
Are we
there's
able
two
to
fourth level
reply to
spell
both?
too.
So we can reply to both.
Yeah, there's technically 3 more possibilities if we wanted to.
Okay.
If we're scrying
What time of
Cirilla
day
anyway.
is it too? Because I mean, are we gonna have to like rest here and then start our trek to the port? Or
Probably.
Isn't it like late afternoon, evening at this point?
My one weakness. My one true weakness. Keeping track of
What
time.
time is it?
well, then I wanted to be like, okay, we set off. And
In
you're
real
like, "Is
life
it
and
dark?"
as a
And I'm like,
DM.
"Fuck."
Okay, so just from my notes, I think it would be close to nighttime because we did a lot of traveling on this day.
Srayla's in her jammies. No.
I think it was starting to get evening time. We were coming out of the mines.
That would make sense because it was a really deep mine.
Yeah,
It was actually a really
So-
shallow mine.
yeah, it was really not
yeah.
that big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the trek through it, we were like, oh, I mean, it's shallow, but yeah, it took a bit, and then we searched
Yeah.
through stuff and whatnot. So
Yeah, so I think if it's not nighttime, it's probably absolutely getting to be nighttime. Based on just how much I said we did on day 3. Which has been way longer than that. I don't know why I said day 3.
Okay.
So maybe we
What?
could send messages to both of them. Basically telling Joanna, never mind.
We got another ride, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So my hoodie says, I do believe I will have the chicken nuggets.
I fucking knew it.
Here,
I was
since
like-
everyone is curious, I will just stand up real quick.
Nice.
It's like I fucking called it.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah,
It's
how long we've been on this boat is really like how long we've been here has been really weird for me because of the way I wrote days and all the camping we've done. So we're telling Joanna
Okay, I have both
we have another
messages.
ride.
So,
Should we tell Cirilla first just to make sure that that ride is like
yes, absolutely.
actually coming?
Yes.
Let's send Cirilla back first.
Okay, let me know if this sounds good to you all.
Medieval texting, I love it.
It's Kalita. We'd love ride. Free scry. Shieldbox had my body for the protection of corruption. Its wielder unleashed blight and left for mainland.
I mean, that tells her more info, tells her who we are, and
And
asks
that we
for a
should
ride.
And ask for a ride.
Yeah, I mean
It
that
is
works.
exactly 25 words.
That works.
Oh, yeah, and we told her she could scry too.
I would say yes, scry instead of free scry.
Yes, scry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, scry has been changed. Are we doing it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then free scry has been changed to yes scry. Other than that, the message I sent is
Okay.
legitimate.
Okay. So that message gets sent.
Wait, what
These
is
are so
scry?
cryptic. I have to see what she would respond to this.
Yeah.
We're trying
Wait.
to say words.
Wait,
He
so
did it. He did it all by himself. So
You want me to say yes scry? What do you mean yes? What's scry? Why haven't I heard
Just
of
say
this?
yes.
What is scry? Wait, you could do that? Craziness.
Okay.
Lord.
I will send for immediately.
Okay.
I am concerned of what you found. This sounds important.
Yeah.
And then you also get a, there's like a little bit of a pause, and then just a, are you guys okay?
We'll tell her with the
Yes
scry
and
later.
no?
Yep.
Tell her with the scry later.
It's so rough.
Are you guys okay? No, but we're good.
No, but
We're
we've
alive.
been worse. We've been worse.
We are currently living.
Facts.
We're all alive.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, in order to respond, you would have to recast the spell. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with that in mind.
Tell Joanna, fuck you. We got it right.
No,
no.
don't say that.
You bitch.
Captain Whitehaven, we have acquired a ride. Thank you so much for the offer. We look forward to working with you again in the future.
So professional.
That is
25 words.
professional.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
god.
The most professional thing that has ever come out of Nolki.
End it.
But Kalita said it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. This is like
Oh, no.
Does
No, he
Kalita
corrected
have
it
the...
while we were dealing with all the rest of this.
Nolki was
Yeah.
trying to figure out how scrying was working, so he's like, how do I write this? How would Kalita write this? And
Does Kalita have the spell slot to be able to send that last message?
second, fourth level.
We got 4th level.
No.
She's got
first,
two fourth level spells right
Yeah,
now.
This is first fourth
Spell
level.
slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could respond to Sorela again.
Oh my god.
I'll do that.
I'll throw
We're
right
good
in
at this point. We can tell
Yeah,
her how we
I'm
are when we get home.
track on my little doodad.
There you go.
I just rolled 2.
Okay. So we send that to Joanna?
Or
Okay.
That's why this guy's not being used.
I like how we also again did not declare who we were, but it's only been like 30 seconds, so she should know who we
Yeah.
are.
Well,
Yeah.
Devin and friends.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not saying it this time.
But it's the same voice within like 10 minutes. So
damn shame. I would have appreciated the company.
God damn it, Joanna! God damn it.
I don't know.
And
last
that's
time I was
all
on
you
her
get.
boat, I almost got
Yeah.
assaulted.
Yeah,
and
last time we were on a
I
boat, we got
almost
fucking
died.
attacked. I am.
I mean, what happened on Sorela's boat?
But she's my friend. Joanna's
Sorella's more powerful than
wanna
Joanna.
die.
I'm sorry.
my
We're getting harassed.
Joanna's my friend.
Joanna's
She gave
cool,
me-
but Sorella's more powerful, and we won't die.
She gave me a bottle of liquor.
She gave me the
Sorella
car.
can give you a bottle of liquor if you ask.
But it's special liquor.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, liquor, you barely know her.
Fuck you, I'll do what I want.
Well, we've already established that Ro is gay, Nolki's gay, Kalita's a rock. Is Devin also up
I
there?
don't know that Loki's gay.
Well,
I
okay, you
know
don't
that Loki
At
is.
one point.
It's in a clip
mean,
where it was like, just so you know, because of Ro's life, Ro doesn't swing that way, and then it was, neither does Nolki. Yay! And then Kalita goes, I'm a rock.
Yeah.
I would like to share with the class that Devin did spend an evening in a whorehouse.
Yes, you did.
You can take that context
Vividly.
however you want. Whatever.
But we don't have the canon story. We need to know. We need answers.
It's like Devin's Night in a Brothel, part 1.
That'll be a one-shot. That'll be a one-shot.
We have
You
a
all
one
have
shot
to-
next week.
Not safe
The
for
skill
work.
challenge.
Let's go.
Seduce the hooker.
Next
What
week we're doing the one shot Devin's brothel trip.
No, we're not. That's not next week. Nope. I will have children present. I cannot physically,
I'm
mentally.
freaking the sheets. Roll deception. Because you know it's a lie, but they don't.
I missed the question, but it's still funny.
There was no question. It was just
Or
a
statement,
number.
You seduce the hooker through skill challenge.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Woo.
I'll
You
be
know-
here till
okay.
11.
I know, Rosa Virgin.
Do we
Okay, let's continue on, pretty
do
please.
we want to send one more message to Sorayla? Because I have one typed up that could be good.
I
mean,
mean, she
but we
asked how we
can
all
talk
feel.
to
We
her
can just
try.
kill her later.
Here's what I've got, and you can tell me if you think this is worth sending. We're doing okay. Plant monsters and a creepy golem near a shipwreck. Do you know who it was that was lost here? Powerful reanimation caster ?
I mean,
I
just,
feel like we're just
we're about to go to
slamming
bed
them.
anyway.
We're about to go to bed. I'll start tiny hut as you guys are doing this.
Good night.
We do not have enough words for good night. I can probably cut out some articles if you want to include it, but
I think we should just like
Go
yeah.
ahead, our little English major.
It's fine. It's all right. Go for it. I don't like thinking. If we want to send the last message to Sorayla, so she's not worried about us all night, you know. 'Cause,
Please give her a
Leave us
little bit
little
of peace of
messenger
mind.
owl.
yeah, at least
This will be
yeah.
the last one.
thank you, Kalita.
What was
We're
that?
using you when you're not here.
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
need
Calibor.
that. I need that.
Miss
Send it.
Sending
Calibor.
it.
Okay.
The rolls are being made.
Oh.
Not one.
Oh, you poor bean. Okay.
Am I taking psychic damage?
So she does respond. And she goes, "Glad you're okay." I'm sorry, what? Who was lost where?
We said we were on Terra Veritatis.
Reanimation
to tell her.
caster? I'm sorry. I will get you here as soon as I can.
That's
We'll
fine.
explain later.
That's enough.
Yeah.
TTFN.
I will say that roll total was a 6.
Wow.
For scrying?
For
Or-
understanding what the heck Noki's trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I want you
Fair
guys to
enough.
think about this.
Tops and
I want
bottoms.
you to imagine you don't know anything that you have known.
Mhm.
Like, you guys are just an NPC, and then suddenly you just get all of this random information thrown at you. None of it
But
seems
it's
connected. All of
Sorayla.
it seems all over the place. Just random information thrown at you. You don't know the whole story.
But it's Sorayla.
Sorayla
She should know.
is a sorceress.
She knows everything.
He has a good heart, but broken English can only get you so far.
Yes.
All little snippet.
I rolled an intelligence check, and her
Yeah.
intelligence, while decent, is not her
Brain-
highest stat.
Yeah.
Brain hurty.
Coffee Man realizing that I should never get sending is iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Already has message, like, we seen it with that.
Okay.
Imagine if I can do it from anywhere, including other planes of existence.
No, that's not.
Range does say unlimited.
So,
Yep.
is it bedtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Tiny Hut is going
Hey,
up.
I'm for bed.
Inside of Tiny Hut, could there be a light source and no one on the outside of Tiny Hut would see it?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's opaque. Opaque? What's the word?
Translucent?
Oh no, I can just
Oh,
make it.
hello. How are you? How was your night?
Yeah, the dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose. So yeah, I can also command the interior to be become dimly light
No.
lit or dark. So I think that would, gosh, how would that work with a torch?
You'd probably just have a torch. There.
But since I can command it to be dark, no. No, that is not how I. Put out the torch, Tiny Hat. Put out the torch. Come on, you can do it. Put out the torch.
Sorry, I'm trying to use my books more so that I can learn my way around them a little bit better. So I
me too.
apologize if it takes me time to find something.
Actually, probably shouldn't be a torch.
I
Oh
can
yeah,
cast Amplify.
Tiny Hut is in a different book, isn't it?
I had some in the standard playbook.
It's in the PHB.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
It's not called Tiny Hut. It's called something else.
Oh,
It's Leomund's
yeah,
Tiny
Leomund's
Hut.
Tiny Hut. That's why. That's why.
Leomund's.
All right.
Yeah.
I do have a
Alphabetical
spell.
order.
My spell is called Tiny Hut, which is frustrating.
It's just
That'll only help if you know full
shortened.
name of spell.
10-foot
Yeah.
radius. Me.
Last line.
Until it spends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but is transparent from the inside. So, I mean, it's lit in here. It can be.
Mhm.
Fuck,
It's also a
lit in
dome
here.
that nothing can leave, so we may just die from having a
More
fire
like-
inside it.
Could roll and play with dancing lights and
Yeah.
not be seen from the outside.
Yes.
I believe
The spell effects cannot
so.
extend. But spells and other magical effects can't extend through it, and since it's a magical light, specifically no.
Yeah.
Common Man says yes. I
Yeah.
agree.
I trust him.
Yep.
I mean,
trust your
Specifically.
the
opinion.
definition of opaque.
Yeah,
I want
that's
you-
unclear.
Opaque is
Definition
not
of
trans-
opaque, not able
It's
to be
not
seen
translucent.
through and not transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you would be fine, Roland.
Yes, you would be fine. And it's a spell or magical effect, so it can't extend through it anyway.
Anyways, everyone's going to sleep.
Yes,
Nighty night. Are we doing
Yes.
watches?
I think we should.
I'm certainly going to, but after I meditate.
I can do the first one if we want.
I'm picking the green as the color of the monsters for the dome. I like vine green. Just in case maybe they think we're also a vine monster and leave us alone.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, Ro.
What is my perception? Not terrible. 5. It's terrible.
The only person who has rolled well.
Is Kalita.
It's
Is-
Kalita that's not here.
Yup.
Thanks,
I rolled
Kalita.
okay.
Ryan rolled
Good until
Ryan,
you made me roll with disadvantage.
Ryan did roll well, actually. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Anyways. Cool.
Yeah.
You guys are doing this in
People?
the cave?
No, just
No.
outside the cave.
Just outside the cave?
Are you thinking
I think we should go in the cave.
in the cave? Okay.
I mean,
Plant
In the
monster?
mine?
The
I
mine.
think it's
They
more
also
like-
really can't see us.
Yes.
don't really use a tiny hut inside.
I don't want to be out in the open. Even if we're in tiny hut. Even if
Oh.
we're in tiny hut.
Oh.
So even if we can be inside, I'd prefer to be inside.
Okay.
I guess we did clear the
Oh,
entirety
that
of
was
the
such
mine
a better
and know
roll.
that there's nothing here. So
Yeah. I just don't like being out in the open.
Okay, so we're into mine.
mhm.
And I rolled a 5.
Okay. Roland scares the shit out of you when he wakes up because you are just not prepared.
Howdy.
Fair. Can't fucking do that to me, man. And he's just like, but I always say howdy.
Yeah. I do this every night.
Sorry.
Hellish
I'm on
rebuke on emotional damage.
What?
Are my
Hellish
howdies too
rebuke on
powerful?
emotional damage.
I took emotional.
Yep, so
This
now
is
you
where
can
we
use Hellish
learn.
rebuke as a reaction.
This is where we learn that
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go lay down now. Just a single beer. Shit was fucking scary.
Swear to God, Devin, knock me out.
Just don't sit close to her.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the opposite side of Tiny Hut.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Total 10. I
Okay.
rolled a 3.
Okay.
I'm playing with dancing light orbs.
You are very distracted by that. Eventually, the rest of your party members awaken.
You like my floating balls?
You're what?
Look at 'em.
I don't.
That was the whole point. That was all the questions about can I use dancing lights inside the
Why do
Tiny
you have
Hut.
3 of them?
This
Devin
is what
gets
this is
bored at
for.
night. Or Roland gets bored at night. I don't know why I said
There are so many things you can do at night. And you
And you
chose to
choose
play
to
with
play with this
floating
ball.
light bulb. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't blame him, but
fun.
Rose
Just saying,
leans a fist bump over.
we are all in very close quarters to each other, okay?
You want to play with him?
No,
No, it's fun.
get away from me. Goodbye.
What?
Okay, non-spellcaster.
Loki's definitely gonna be like
Oh.
trying to figure out like if he can cast this spell, and upon realizing he can't, is not gonna care all that much.
What spell?
Do you want to fight?
No fighting, please.
I stealth. It's my action to hide.
I have become plant.
Roll
Should I
it,
start a
bitch.
fight? I can start
Roll
a
it.
fight.
Do you want to fight? We'll fight.
Mommy and Daddy are
No.
fighting again.
But please don't fight.
19 stealth.
All right.
Oh
I
my
need
God.
everyone to roll a
Okay.
d20 for me, please.
Okay.
No, not including Kalita. She's not here.
Not including Kalita?
No.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Hey, I didn't roll like shit that time.
I roll good.
Unless you want me to roll low, then I rolled like shit.
18.
11.
12.
Ew.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Woo.
It's how many rats are coming after us.
Oh, man. All right. All right. So
Uh-oh.
one person rolled below a 10. One person.
Oh, we were supposed to roll low.
Who was it? Who rolled below a
Damn.
10?
Roll
It was
I'm
Roland.
rolling.
That's hysterical.
I was so proud of my 20.
I
That
rolled
is
a 4,
fucking
a 1,
hilarious.
A 2 and a 1. A
Okay.
fucking 3.
What do we get? What happens?
What happened?
Now I need everyone to. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including Kalita is 6. So let's do. Ooh.
I don't like this.
Devin. At some point, when you guys are starting to kind of like pack up and the dome has fallen and you're kind of starting to make your way out, you feel this
I'm stealthing.
very
by the way.
slight but noticeable magical sensation. Do you resist it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Don't resist.
No.
Okay.
It's Rayla. Brad has to be.
But see, Devin doesn't know that much about magic either, so she's like, maybe my armor is just weird today. What's going on?
I don't know if I like this.
Oh,
I'm curious. Make an Arcana check for me, Devin.
God, that's a negative
Oh my God.
modifier. Oh my God, it's another 18. Holy shit. Okay.
17.
So Arcana 17, yeah.
You have felt this before.
I felt this before.
Are you being charmed? Wait a minute.
What?
No, because charming, you can't resist.
Yeah, you can't
it.
resist it, right? Or choose to
Yeah.
resist.
You can't. Yeah, you can't let it overtake.
What is?
You have
What
to.
is? What?
If you have the choice, then it can't be that bad, right?
I'm more concerned as to why I felt this before.
I feel like there was a
Yeah.
moment that there was scrying used on you.
Has someone
I don't know.
sent a message to you?
Was did grandmother do that to
know.
you to figure shit out? Did
I was never told. I was never. I wasn't given that description that there was a sensation about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't ever described that way. At least I don't think.
It was probably just on the side of saving throw.
Yeah, it's like if like I rolled a certain saving throw, I would be
Okay.
able to try. But
Okay.
I think I failed the first saving throw. So
Okay. All right.
What the
This
fuck?
will be hilarious. This will be hilarious.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Now I have
I
to
don't know if
look
it's gonna
up.
be that funny.
Now I have to look up the other spell.
Oh God. What?
Bro, I'm
Other?
scared. What are you doing?
We're
Oh,
not resisting. We don't know what this is. Apparently, Devin has felt this before. What is going on?
she's gonna just up and vanish on us, isn't she?
Devin-
no,
Devin's
I'm just gonna poof into nothing.
Devin's getting scryed and charmed, so Sorela's gonna see Devin turn around and kick all our asses.
No.
Times.
Which is actually a really bad look for me. If that happens, that's actually really bad for me.
Okay, there's that one, and then there is this one.
Because I have been everywhere that this bad shit is happening.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Oh God.
Oh, nope. Come here. You both have to be rolled at the same time. That one.
Oh no. I don't have Dispel Magic right now.
Please don't. Don't dispel it.
I don't have it. So I
Oh.
can't.
Okay, good.
Oh no.
Why are you doing this?
All right. All right.
Why you laugh
All
like
right.
that?
All right. I need everyone to make perception checks.
I'm not in direct sunlight, right?
I haven't even gotten Ethla out
Because
yet.
we're
when
under the
it comes to them.
cave.
Should I do?
Sure. Yeah.
Khalid- Kalida's again,
Kalida's?
too?
Kalida as well, yes. You
Ooh,
will love Kalida's
damn.
modifier.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, huh?
I rolled another 4.
All right,
rolled
top to
not
bottom.
Terrible.
Devin, what'd you get?
Was I supposed to roll?
Everyone.
Natural 20.
Oh yes.
Natural 20 as well.
I'm sorry, Kalida. Just ahead of. Rolling that one for
Yeah.
Kalida.
Okay.
fuck.
Oh no!
11.
And then
Ryan.
for me, it was 19 total.
Okay.
And I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
God, I'm a 7.
Damn, look at us go.
2 nat 20s.
I'm sorry, Kalida.
Okay.
What do we notice?
So,
Your redeemed die, thank you.
you guys are getting packed up, and you guys step outside. And Devin and Nolki, all of you who rolled super well, you just kind of hear this off in the you just hear a crunching sound in the distance. Followed by, oh shit, fuck.
Hello?
Mage armor?
I swear to God, I will come over there.
Mage armor and go figure out what this is.
Who are you?
Yeah, sword shield out. I'm like stepping
Stealthing?
in the direction.
Yeah, I'm with I'm Mage armor
stealth?
and I've been following Devin.
I'm getting ready
Sprint.
with the
Yeah,
person, with the person, because that sounded like a person.
Yeah.
Did we recognize his voice as in male, female? What we got?
Nice stealth.
Male.
And Roland is stealthed into the woods.
Okay.
He was like,
Stealth check.
Thank God, that's a 27.
It
Nice.
sound. Oh, just a heads up, those of you who also rolled really well, you natural 20ers. It sounds way off in the distance, like someone just yelled at the top of their lungs.
Oh.
Okay. We ready
Yeah,
to roll?
I immediately said hello, like as loud as I could. And I'm moving in that direction. I'm not waiting on anybody else.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
following
Mage armor
immediately
that
too.
way.
in step with Devin. Mage armor, and then
Okay,
while we're
okay.
walking, just pull out
I'm
asshole.
halfway over there.
Mage armor
So-
as well.
I swear to God.
Devin, you yell at the top of your lungs, similar to how this person yelled.
Yeah.
Cantata Lutum!
Oh, shit.
Who the fuck are you?
It's Raylar!
What?
Just what?
As I'm
Never mind. I
moving,
just
I'm
went
like,
there.
What did he say?
I just imagine
what are
Devin
you
like
selling?
They're selling chocolates.
I remember chocolate.
Rayla, the dragon. And Noki's like just speeding off a little bit, like bouncing a little bit in front.
No, come back.
Okay.
Moves a little ahead, bounces a little in front, waits for everyone to catch up, and then does it again. Like overeager puppy.
Eventually, in the both of you moving in the same direction at the same time, you do in fact bump into same leather armor, swords at his hip.
It's a fucking Raylar.
It is Raylar.
Raylar!
Get here.
Hey!
And you see him as he kind of finishes his little jog and he just goes, what is it?
What about stealth? Can I grapple him with advantage? It's just like, ha. Oh, hi.
Howdy.
I said so 1 second.
Roland just leaps out of a bush and grabs him.
Like a little spider monkey.
Roll to grapple, which I
No.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Shrink,
It's an
but I
advantage on
don't
the
know.
attack. and
What did you roll to
attack.
stealth?
27.
27.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's a
About
natural
to
20.
Drop your ass. Okay, he may not drop your ass.
you might just fall over.
We fall to the floor. It's like, oh, hey.
Isn't it he contests it?
It's a, I think, yeah, I think you
With
can
a
contest with strength.
Yeah. I mean, he has to be the.
acrobatics.
I'm out of water, dish boy.
He can test with athletics or acrobatics.
I mean, I got a 28 with a natural 20.
Yeah, he can't even do that with acrobatics.
He just kind of falls over, like,
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Poor dude's wheezing and Roland's just like, yeah.
it's okay. Do it again. This man was hitting on my waifu. I don't trust him. Do it again.
So anyways, I see your hydrate and I raise you I am out of liquid.
Same.
I
Get more
was
liquid.
drinking water, Ro. You can't say that when I'm drinking water.
And he was
And
hitting
what-
on my waifu. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
he was.
Yes, you grapple him to the ground and you can see him just kind of look up at you and he has his, like, you have your arms around him and you see his hand come up and then suddenly there's a little tiny dragon that comes down and starts biting at your finger.
Fuck.
And
Sorry.
Cheater.
Not exactly feeling extremely safe around here.
Yeah, sorry. We've been a little
Attack.
shaken up and attacked.
Oh my gosh, I cannot remember the suit. Yeah, there we go. Ignis. So at
Yes.
some point he just kind of goes, and he's just holding onto your finger as you're like, "Ugh!"
Don't
He
fling
grappled
him.
you.
You got grappled. You've been grappled.
I'm curious, actually. I'm curious. I
Right.
was saying it for fun, but
This baby dragon has jaws of
It's so good.
steel.
No
It's
pseudo
locked.
dragon's gonna grapple me.
It's locked. It's not going anywhere.
Just hanging off the finger.
Yup.
Hey, Rayla, can you get this?
Can you take it up?
yeah, that is a 21 to hit. So yes, he does in fact bite you. I won't roll damage, but
Holy shit.
You rolled to attack to bite my finger while I'm grappling your owner. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not very hard to hit.
I think I'll like put a mage hand out and just see if Ignis will bite the mage hand while it's hovering near him.
oh no, Ignis is holding
Okay.
on to until
Okay.
Rayler eventually. Don't do that. Ignis,
Then
stop!
kind
And
of-
manages to coax Ignis back into his armor, and you see just a little pseudo dragon head pop out, and is just kind of looking at all of you.
So he has Ignis, and then Ethel's on my shoulder, just in like glowing blue mage armor.
We've been
Anyone
kind
else
of
need a familiar? I can turn into something.
around on this island, so sorry.
Okay.
But also, I mean, I don't
So-
blame him.
So, okay, cool. Good to know. That could have gone so wrong. But it didn't. Okay.
What are you talking about? What?
Sorayla sent me to pick you guys up.
How did you get here?
I teleported?
Can you teach me?
Oh my god.
Maybe not right now. That's awesome.
Go home.
You guys
I
want
would
to
like
leave
to
for
leave.
Joanna?
Let's just go home.
I would like to leave.
You're
Yeah,
muted.
you
Can you get us back the way you came?
I mean, you give me like
You
Hold up.
reckon? Is
A
that
night.
the word?
A night.
I reckon.
hold up. I had it open like 2 seconds ago.
Like, it's important if you can get us all back at once. Preferably.
That would be
I can wait.
ideal.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Okay. Okay. He's like, give me a minute. And he starts kind of like digging around in one of his like coin pouches. And he comes out with like some chalk. And he's like, we do this in there.
Yeah, I think you need to sit down and take
No,
a break.
No, I'm good. Just
you need
No,
to learn how to
you-
use stand, my man. That's how circles work out here.
hold on.
Is this
Hold on.
spell tiring? Or you
Yeah.
just ran over here?
We
Oh, no,
just
it's exhausting.
sprinted to meet each other.
That and spellcasting is
Good
hard work.
Ran.
I've been telling you.
So
Easy with that.
it will
Go
take
back
him a
over
minute.
there.
As you see him, he pauses for like 2 seconds and he goes, I need you guys to be on your best behaviors.
When are we not?
Where are we
Wait,
going?
why?
We're going into the castle, aren't we?
And then continues drawing.
Oh.
No, I'm not ready for this. I
Wait,
don't
wait.
know.
Did
You
we
know what?
Point of order. Did we grab we grabbed the gray suit, right?
Wait, it's
Yep.
been
Loki's gonna leave and go change real quick.
yeah, I immediately tell like we need to like wash our faces. We're dirty. We're disgusting.
I
If
have
we're
a
going
cloak
somewhere
of many
important, let's
functions.
like
Let's go.
I begin like pouring out water kitties and like washing my face and like my
Okay. He
Sure.
started drawing the circle.
Ugh.
Halfway through it, said that, started drawing again. So you'd have 30 seconds to do that.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Just dump on face, wipe down, shake, good to go.
Look at many
Good thing
fashions.
about
I
being
want to look
drowned.
really
I
nice.
used to be
I
a
don't
soldier.
exactly
I
use
know
dirty.
how to
I
do
want to
this.
look like bomb as
Okay.
fuck.
Okay?
I do think
And then he-
Loki.
And then as soon
Yeah.
as he's almost done, he's like, you guys have 6 seconds, go! And then portal.
Run. Go!
I think Noki does not have like the tie on, but he's
Howdy.
able to put on the shirt and the blazer.
So you guys just kind of bum rush this portal and then you are all blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
You
As
see-
Noki's blind, he's gonna continue like buttoning up the buttons of the shirt.
You guys enter
Oh.
a beautiful round circular room with a large circle etched into the floor. And you guys all appear like one at a time, and then you're like, huh? And you look back and you see Raylar just kind of jump through as well, and he's like, okay. Promise me you will behave.
Does the circle on the floor have a
Where-
symbol in it?
Where
The
are
teleportation circle. Loki's like losing his
What's
mind
the
right
symbol
now.
in it? Can I memorize it?
No, like where are we though?
Sorayla sent me to get you. Where do you think you are? Come on.
Loki's
And
finishing
he-
I
doing
have
up
no
his
idea how
tie.
big
He-
this is. Rayla.
He
I don't think
bangs
this is her office.
on this large wooden door. And
Message is that
in the
was
center of it, where the split is, there is a beautifully painted, very ornate symbol. Very familiar owl with spread wings.
Why'd you do this?
And after he opens the door, it creaks open for a moment and then opens fully. As two guards open it and then kind of look at you guys. And looks very confused. Then the Railer goes, the High Sorceress sent me to retrieve them. At which the guards standing there just kind of nod and step
Apologies,
that the
urgent
door-
business.
Thank you.
And Raylar just kind of looks at you and he's like, so, follow me.
I've put my sword back and my shield's like
I'm gonna fall
strapped back to my back.
I'm falling back to the back of the group, and I'm just gonna shoot a message to Ro. You want invisible?
No, don't do that here. No.
I would like
you did
to
not hear this.
back.
I know, but I'm
No,
just being
you
a player.
technically have to speak it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I there's the spell casting stuff, but I can whisper the things, so that no one else can hear it.
Kalita would hear you. No
The
matter
target-
what.
Only the target hears the message.
You
Loki the
whisper it
player.
though. You are
You can hear
saying
me.
it out loud.
Listen to the music.
So when
cast
you
of the
whisper it-
spell- the cast of the spell is the target, and only the target hears the message. Like she'll definitely, like Kalita can definitely hear me casting, and so knows I'm doing message.
Well, I know what I'm doing for a response, Dylan.
Okay,
so
go
just
for
let
it.
me know.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
let me know what's happening if he's like.
Getting
What is
attacked.
invisibility gonna do?
So wait,
for us?
what did you say to me?
You want invisibility?
Okay, I look at you. My mouth doesn't move, and I say, "We shouldn't."
And that's that.
You hear that in your head, by the way.
Yep, I do.
Boopy.
Okay,
I know.
you guys are led through what you thought would be a very extravagant building. Very decked out, all of the ornate things, beautiful. You can honestly, it's very simple in design. Open and large. Most decorations are of people, paintings, art. But you are very quickly led from where you entered to the main hall, where the front of the castle is.
Hey, I met that guy. Just pointing at one of the paintings on the wall as we're walking by.
Oki, I feel like that dude's been dead for like 200 years.
Yeah.
Keeps walking. No comment on that.
This is actually very familiar to you guys, and a couple of you have to take a second looking around. Thankfully, doesn't look exactly the same as it once did. But soon enough, you are out of the castle. And once again in the front court, you see Sorayla herself walking. She looks like she was just headed your direction.
Oh.
Good to see you all alive.
Not for lack of trying.
How was the trip, Raylar? And Raylar just kind of gives a thumbs up, and he's like, "You really should have sent Thivius. I was quite a ways off."
Not that far. It was a little jog.
I wanted everyone to roll because I wanted to see who Sorayla would send to go pick you guys up, and one person rolled for Thivius.
No.
Everybody else rolled for Raylar.
So shitty because I don't like him.
I even rolled, and I rolled a 10 and a 13.
God.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1.
So Roland is the one that rolled for Thivius.
Fuck.
He's the only one that
It's
rolled
because of
below
how
a
shitty I've
10.
been rolling.
I can't imagine if Thivius came. Like,
Oh man.
Oh God!
Been hilarious.
Wild,
Still,
Thivius,
Ignis is
wild.
great.
Part
This is
of
much better than us
teleportation.
waiting a week
If
for
you-
a boat ride.
Yeah.
Part of teleportation. If you don't know the area, there is a % chance that you will fucking fail.
Yeah.
I rolled a 60, and that was still off course.
He was still close though. We heard him.
Yeah.
We at least heard him.
Yeah, seriously.
Did he land in a tree? He landed in a tree and fell.
He probably landed in a tree.
Yeah.
You know what's really scary? He could have teleported so far away we wouldn't have heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he could have been
The
fucking
island, like-
so far off. So the fact he was within distance of us, well, we also did roll natural 20s. So I assume
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if
Mhm.
it wasn't for the 2 natural 20s, we probably might not have heard him. No matter how
You had to
long
roll a
it's
20 or higher.
There we
20.
go. We're fine.
Yeah, you got
Damn.
a lot of those.
So yeah.
Anyways, that seems with you guys stepping out of the castle, but this time in daylight. We are going to take our break there.
Ah,
Oh, poor
Oh, man,
Nidus.
it's already 9 o'clock.
now,
Oh, I miss you.
Roland and I were both kind of looking at the sigils. Can we compare notes
Yeah.
and see how many we got?
You would have had to study it for longer than you guys were in the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
I couldn't have taken like a mental image of it, considering how good I am at memorizing maps.
No.
No.
It
These are arcane
specifically
symbols.
it specifically states an amount of time.
Which is why we were
Yeah.
specifically pulled out in less
Yeah,
than an
they
hour
didn't want us to know the sigil.
yet. We'll learn it.
Anyways, we will be
Yeah.
right back, chat. Dish boy, I will grab something to drink and then drink it once we come back. I promise. I promise I will get through those hydrates. I feel really bad, but I'm just like I have 4 cups over here and within reach, and not a single one of them has any kind of liquid in it.
Oh, no. He threatened to spend 4K points worth of it on hydrates. I'm like, do it.
I will hydrate. I promise. Give
And
me
he
a
only
second. I have
said-
to grab some.
And he only sent 200. And I'm like, you owe me 3.8K more, bitch.
Don't. No. I like Dish boy.
And I believe him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Oh boy.
Which dice do you want?
Boy. What's the one that almost killed us? All of them?
Those
Nope,
are new, I think.
these ones are new. These ones are new.
The one that kills us.
Both these two are usually what I DM with.
The purple one or the darker one. Okay.
Okay. And then I will pick the other one. You know what? Why not? Let's go with tried and true. I rolled double sixes.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
One more,
Alright.
one more, one
No.
more.
We are be right back, screen.
I would like to.
We've returned.
What's
Hello.
that?
You guys have snacks. I have hydration that I need to
I mean, I got coffee, but that doesn't really count as hydration.
It counts as dehydration, actually.
Dehydrate or dihydrate, am I right?
Is this where we can say dehydrate and dihydrate? Oh my gosh, I was just trying to look for a snack and just like opening my cupboards. I'm just like, owie, owie.
I do that practically every time
I am so sore. It's so bad.
My thighs are sore because I did down stocking at work yesterday.
Oh,
I had to go up and down some ladder.
Anyways.
Skiing is much worse though.
Skiing is fun. I just had
Fun.
a particularly bad day of skiing.
Oh, no.
I went on 3 runs and I fell 6 times. 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I
Oh.
was not having a particularly good day. So, but we are back. And you have now met up with Sorayla once more.
Howdy.
Right outside the doors to the castle. And Sorayla just kind of looks at Rayler and she's like, oh, well, I appreciate your assistance. You may go now. And Rayler just kind of like, I kind of want to see how this develops.
I mean,
We're about
someone who
to
can teleport would be awesome if we're trying to track this thing down.
we're about to have a big story time, and I assume we don't need to do it here. So
Sorayla just kind of looks at all of you and she's like, well, I know I trust him.
he's got a little dragon.
Yeah, Ignis trusts him. I trust him.
Can I pull him off to the side and talk to him?
I also could have beaten him in a fair fight if he didn't cheat.
Rose just gonna stay silent.
Ro does not trust him.
I just don't like him. And trust, but mostly don't like him.
I could beat him in a fair fight, so it's fine.
I think you could too.
We literally would have if he wasn't healing himself,
Dirty cheater.
He wasn't healing himself.
or rather,
He's healing
whatever
us.
the
was-
fuck he did.
He was
Whatever the fuck
making
he
sure
did
the people
cost
who
us
went
both.
down didn't die.
Yeah,
He was rolling he was hiding his spare the dyings.
he was cheat.
That's...
He cheated.
Devin's up that.
Cheater.
Which he did admit to.
Yeah.
He admitted to it, so I can give him shit about it. Okay.
So
No, I 100% agree.
you guys are having this debate and he's just kind of like, today is not the day for that.
No, it's story time.
Mind if I tag along? Hi, sorceress. Or Sorayla just kind of shrugs and looks at all of you.
Saying silent.
Why not?
As we're
Well-
walking off, can I like pull him by the shoulder and talk to him for a second? Maybe whispers worthy.
Exciting.
For the time being, he's more interested in talking to Sorayla. I will say that.
Okay.
I mean, if you're fine with me relaying, I can make any conversation happen.
It's more of a conversation I just want to have with him.
Fair enough.
think we shouldn't be out in the open though, just because of what we're talking about. And
Oh, no, we are going to, Pueros, if you'll follow me.
Yeah. Perfect.
oh,
Well, real quick, are the sword and the heart, they're safe?
let's not talk about them out in the open, Noki.
Later.
I,
Later.
Let's go to Pueblos.
That's not another plant pot, is it? Okay.
Bitch. I will come over there.
It's soup.
It's just this tan cylinder. It looked like a plant pot.
Hello.
Okay.
It's soup. Let the man have his soup.
He can have soup.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Why are you
Fuck
buying
you.
plants at the soup store?
I'm at soup. Okay, anyways, sorry, distraction.
Okay.
So, walking happens.
Yep.
Indeed.
Eventually, you arrive to the very familiar magic shop of Thivius. And you guys enter, and it's empty.
He's in the back. The bitch always in the back.
Probably upstairs.
There's an upstairs.
Can I just point at a random?
I just kind of
Yeah,
want
that's
to knock. No,
upstairs.
I want to knock on the door and just go, hello.
Which door? There's the front door. There's the open archway.
Like
there's
the front door as I'm walking in. I kind of like just bang wall as I'm walking inside. I just go, hello.
Person who would hear it is not here.
I'd like to just point at a random spot in the ceiling and go, with message, Thivius? And if he's not there, then obviously he won't hear it. But if he's
You guys
there,
keep
then I
doing
manage to
that.
point right.
No,
And-
I just knock on my way in. I don't
Yeah, I just do
persistently
it
do
once.
it.
Just once.
At which point, Sorela's just kind of like, well, I hope you would know that we are a little more cautious than that. And she does start heading towards the back. You guys follow her, and she goes up some very familiar stairs, up to the second floor. And she looks around. Before stopping. You guys are lucky that we both really like you. And she goes over to one of the walls. And she knocks on it. And there's a clicking sound. As part of the wall moves and pulls back.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Hey,
my
Devin,
God.
do you remember the last time you were in here and I had you roll a perception check?
Yeah, I see now why.
You guys are being led even further upstairs.
More
Ooh,
upstairs?
secret.
Into what is very easily the study of a powerful wizard.
Ibby boy.
Holds
As-
Nokia down by the head.
Yeah.
as he looks up from the table he's sitting at, and you see two very kind of like ornate glasses sitting on his face that make his eyes seem bigger than they are, and he just, oh, why hello. I wasn't really expecting this much company up here. He pushes them up and they kind of just sit and frame his hordes, and he just goes, well, come in, close the door, you know the drill.
Loki is just like
Still holding Nokia
There
down.
Loki's
is
still being stunned, but he's just
knickknacks galore. Components, several different, like, there's an entire wall that's just bookshelves that goes halfway onto another wall.
Loki cannot
And then
move
there
his
is
head because-
several more shelves on the opposite wall that just simply have components. Several little different kinds of, just at a glance, you can easily tell there are spell books. He has so many different, like, knickknacks lining the walls, several items that look of use. It's a very, think of a more organized Howl's Moving Castle room.
Think of
Like
if we
Howl's
could think
room,
of-
more
just
organized.
think of what would Milky's heaven be, and you have it. And he cannot move because Ryan is still holding onto his head.
Well, you guys kind of get like in your awe or just getting shoved in by Raylar, who's just like, come on, go.
I let you move, but not too
I'm
far
in-
from me.
I'm in front of all of this. Yeah.
Just grabbing you by the back of the hood. Just
He needs one of those child backpack leashes.
yeah.
So once everybody is in, Raylar closes the door and Thyvius just kind of gives a flick and there's a magical flare. And you see his eyes glow bright for just a moment. And then he stops and he goes, "So, to what do I owe the honor?"
You tell us. You brought us to your secret lair.
I did not bring you here.
Rayla did.
Rayla did.
Oh yeah,
Kind of
but
been
Not a lot.
Time for us.
Yeah.
you
A
didn't
lot.
approve
a
it.
long
There's been a
Journey.
lot.
Well, if it's going to be that long, anyone for tea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got some tea from the island.
Oh, my darling, that sounds wonderful. May I try some?
Yes. And I had them some.
And he grabs the tea and immediately just kind of like fireplace area. And he's just like, okay. He starts making tea.
He just like starts like gravitating towards the spell books and gets pulled back. Just
At some point, there's, because I can do what I want and I'm a DM, he goes, "Oh, one moment." And he snaps his fingers and several chairs just kind of start scraping along the floor and then create like a little sitting area that sit around his desk.
with that mage hand? No. And then Noki's
DM
up into
power.
a chair.
It's called DM power.
Yes, but Noki's still gonna be like, that's more than I can move with my mage hand. This is so cool. And then just is gonna slide up and sit in the chair, like hoist himself up.
Sorayla, instead of looking at the chairs, she just kind of goes over to Thyvius's desk and is just like, how important is this? And he just kind of looks back and goes, "You can move it." And she just kind of shoves it until there's a Sorayla-sized space at the edge of the desk, and she just kind of sits on top of it.
I see.
It's important.
Awesome.
Eventually, tea is divvied up. Everyone finds a spot within the room somewhere.
Noki is not
There's
allowed to go near the spell books.
A
Noki is
window
now-
over on one of the walls, and Raylar just kind of goes and gets comfortable against it. All right. So what the fuck happened?
Where to begin?
That was
We
aggressive.
we
I will
started.
start shit with this man.
I think. Well, we left to follow one of the maps.
I think we have to start with the heart. Because I don't think Raylar, are you filled in about the heart?
The
We've
heart?
we've been finding some artifacts of this thing that we think is called the Rotten One. We found 2 of them in the past, but more recently, we went to Terra Veritatis. We found a 3rd one, or at least where a 3rd one would be, but it was gone. All we found was the box that it was in. But it had the same symbol as that broadsword we brought back from Ashen Shuckle. With the fist, with the mouth thing.
Fangs.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
we
had
have the
that-
same thing.
it
Yeah.
had that on it, on the box and the inscription.
For
And-
context, the heart is what we believe cursed Levin.
The thing that made him sick.
Or someone cursed him with it.
Raylar just kind of looks over at Sorella and Thibius, and they both nod to him.
So, spooky things.
Would have been fun.
So
real
you're
fucking
telling me what has been killing my king was a little talisman in a box?
Well,
A little more than
shit.
that.
Also very powerful.
that is the tool of something much darker, much bigger. That's not just about this.
I apparently owe you guys a lot more than I thought I did. Continue, please.
We only. So we go there because we're trying to find somebody. And Fioria Krieg is gone.
You have the attention of all three other people in the room.
Everybody is dead. It's destroyed. Whatever that thing is, whatever magical being, this rotten one, that must be the source of power, something was unearthed there, and it destroyed the village. There's no one there.
It was
And
like
it's been that way
late.
for some time. At least a year.
Sorela's just kind of sitting there, and she looks at Thibius and she goes, I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you.
Who went missing?
We found a shipwreck.
And the golem, and then I'll pull out the vial, and this is what it cried.
Communications with Fyria Krieg disappeared a very long time ago. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you, Thivius. And Thivius is just kind of like gone completely still. Well, I'm glad that my recommendation is now seen. I told you that the village wouldn't disappear for no reason.
Did you see something like this coming to happen?
I'm from Fyria Krieg. Or at least I'm one of the people that helped settle it.
I'm sorry.
I begged everyone. The moment messages, sendings, letters, any and all communication just disappeared.
Kalita, if Kalita's in the room, is seething, I believe. Based on
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She literally was like,
So, taking a break from studying, I see.
Yes. I was like, I can't focus anymore. What?
He knew was the message that I.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The notes are. The notes are gone now.
Oh no.
Regardless, I guess I'm just as confused as you are. Communication stopped, everything went silent, and no one did anything?
Yeah, no one. What?
This is the first time we've seen Kalita lose her cool in such a way.
And I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I almost went myself, my dear. But with my wife already dead, I didn't really have a reason to go back. So I retired here.
Why did you know it was going to disappear? I don't know if you mentioned that, but I was trying to
He didn't know that it was going to disappear.
He noticed it had.
He noticed things cut off,
Mhm.
things stopped coming to and from. It used to be a trade place. So when he noticed things started going quiet, he tried to get people to do something about it.
No offense to the place at all, or either of you two, but it's not exactly the easiest or nicest place, so. It's unfortunate, but.
And then, actually, it's at this point Raylar who just kind of pipes in and goes, We did do something about it. They never returned.
Is that the
What
boat?
caster was on that ship?
They? Who? What?
What? When was this?
A while ago. We all begged her to stay. She had other things to do. She had a front line she needed to take care of.
Who?
After a particular battle that left her and several other people dead. Several people who held high positions. Several people who were very important.
Who?
She decided to do something a little more, quote-unquote, mundane. Boring. Expedition.
Ooh.
Zero Sooner was first in line for the crown.
So
And
it
went
was her.
missing on an expedition to check on Furia Krieg several
So it
years
was-
ago.
It was her.
Yeah.
That ship we found, it's not just a common boat. Somebody important was on it.
Yeah.
You telling me it was her?
She's a
That she
powerful
didn't
sorceress.
die?
She died,
Well,
but she's just not dead anymore.
If you guys are saying you know anything
We couldn't confirm.
about
And-
her whereabouts,
We found nothing but a giant hole in the ground full of that black ichor stuff. A village of corpses. And whatever that goo black thing is spreading across the whole continent. Killing everything, everyone, making plants come alive. We saw like 15 people there. And they said that their numbers were dwindling.
you at this point you kind of see like the three of them looking at each other and just very like facial expressions trying to communicate. To which Sorella finally, Devin, I don't know how to tell you this. Talaith has breached our borders. We are considering a parlay. We've lost a lot of people. We heard that they were trying to find a way onto Terra Veritatis, but didn't believe it.
So, was this their work?
I doubt it.
If it is, then the Lathe has a lot bigger problems than they did when I left.
Telaith is, and this is where Flavia's pipe is starting to talk. Telaith is, well, you guys see Devon. They are very.
Marshall.
I don't want to say simple-minded, however.
We prefer to use our fists rather than spells. I grew up knowing very few people who did anything with magic. Brute strength is the true strength. In our eyes.
Precisely. And unfortunately, a good number of them know how to combat people like us, as she looks over at Raylar, herself, and Thivius. We are spellcasters. We are mages. We are magic users. This country was built on the pursuit of knowledge. The pursuit of wisdom. Of just being able to know anything, everything, just to make it available to the world, which generally means you're stuck with a bunch of scholars. Meanwhile, in Telaith, you literally have a holiday to see who can withstand the most physical pain, endurance, stamina. From the ages of what, 9 to 18?
10 to 18.
10 to 18, thank you. We are not built for war.
It's very much what we do, but we are not war hungry. Contrary to popular belief. It's partially why I left. I was blinded by what I was taught, but it is not what we used to be. I'm afraid that this goes deeper than even what we think.
I don't think whatever is on that island or whatever came from that island has to do with Telaith.
I know it doesn't.
You...
Fairness.
Sorayla kind of looks over to Kalita, which I don't know if you remember this part, where she goes, you said something about a shield going with the sword.
Yes, that we found in the mine. Well, the box for it. We didn't actually find the shield.
Matches that.
I wrote down the inscription on the box and what it looked like.
For the protection of corruption. My body for the protection.
You will have to speak up, my friend.
My body for the protection of corruption.
And there's also this, which Thivius starts, he opens one of his desk drawers and he pulls out a very familiar looking box with etched lines for a geometrical rose on the top.
Yeah.
And the sword.
You don't want to know what I had to go through to get this back. And
You should have
sets
seen
it
what I
down.
went through to get it.
And he sets that down. And then at some point, there's kind of like a flick of his wrist, and suddenly the sword is also laid across his desk.
The box that the
Oh.
shield should have been in had that symbol on it, pointing towards the hill.
Thivius, Raylar says. I'm turning into a book. Do you have any idea what this symbol is? No. I don't. I have been studying it since Rayla brought it to me, and I have not a clue. Not one at all.
So either it's really old or really new.
It's really old.
With old.
Power, I felt, is an
And
ancient.
I
and
will
old
admit,
power.
I am a little concerned about the fact that the Black Rose is even remotely in this pile of information. That man has been after the king for a very long time.
Do you think even he fully understands this?
Hope not.
Raylar just
I
kind of
don't know.
starts like a very bitter, frustrated laugh from his perch. Just, what doesn't that man know? To which Sorella just kind of looks over at him and she's like, you know you don't have to be the one looking for him. Right?
Does he have a connection?
Is there something you know about Meryl that we don't?
Name drop. Well done.
I've been trying to find the bastard. Since that one. And he looks over at Roland. First true attempt at the king's life. You don't think they won't send somebody to go looking to see who might have done it? Try and find
No.
the source behind it?
It makes sense.
I still haven't forgiven you for that. 11 did, so here we are. Slowly learning to trust you.
Why did you take something of mine?
What?
Why did you take something that was mine?
Really think you deserved it? You and I will have a talk one day. I feel like you didn't tell Levin everything.
Okay. So there's a lot
I
going on
incite
at
him.
once.
Yes.
Fuck! 7.
7? Okay.
Yes, roll deception. Could be lower.
If he's hiding something.
Yeah.
There's respect on my name, fucking asshole.
Loki's eyes go wide as he's trying to figure out how all of these different pieces fit together. He just kind of like leans back for a second.
We found the sword with that hag thing, the grandmother thing. She said it was a gift. She was given it by somebody. But we never found out who or when. But what if whoever it was is the same person that's involved in all of this?
Maybe he gave Meryl a heart.
Maybe it was Meryl.
And going back to the shield, now that we have 2 of the pieces, could you scry looking for the lost member of the royal family? If they're
Well, we already tried that.
not in a while, maybe.
Thevius and Sorella kind of look at each other.
Even if I'm not casting spells, I'm making the DM look up spells. Here we go.
Well, I mean, the 2 of them kind of look at each other. We've tried. Levin himself tries just about every day.
I want to backpedal here. You said you wanted to try to parlay with Talaith. What would you be trying to offer in exchange? And where have they invaded?
Well, there was the village that you guys found. That one hit us a little hard. To tell the truth. Fuck, these are the only ones I have. Hold on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be super silly, but I think you guys are gonna like it. How the fuck? Okay. Because I obviously cannot do accents.
You're doing the foreheads.
You're doing the forehead
Your
thing.
accents are fine.
I love it.
Let's go.
Fuck. Mel, how do I spell Sorella's name again?
SORAH.
ELA.
Hold on.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't.
You asked about the parlay. Cool.
Yes.
Love it.
Works.
We are not sure. To tell the truth, nobody knows what they want. We are smart enough to know when an end must be met. If you if you know what to mean.
I do.
I'm still not sure it's the correct course of action, but
I mean,
we are being kind of overrun. And with this newer information about what you guys have found, we must come to a decision of where do we wish to put our efforts.
you can't fight a war on 2 fronts.
3 counting Meryl.
I think he might be involved with the second. I think those 2 go hand in hand. Even playing patty cake with the drow problem that we ran into here as well. Because if you remember, that woman who was here that night when we fought Iklo said she was here to pay somebody. And threatened to take Shinstra and Roland with her. I wish I knew more of whoever is in charge. Try to give you some insight.
So many things going on at once.
The king was crazy and mad. So that should have been like cutting the head off the snake, but it seems like it's only gotten worse.
There's someone that took a place.
Well, I know who it should have been, but he's dead too.
Who does that leave next in line?
Well, there's the queen, obviously. And then
But she is in Telaith.
well, I think we were talking about Inteleith.
Oh, in Telaith. Sorry.
Logic says it should be the queen, but I would hope my mother is also involved. Sadly, I hope my mother isn't involved, but politics being politics. And then I guess there is also me.
Yeah, but you're here.
I shouldn't be.
There's a hand on your shoulder, and Sorella just kind of looks at you and she goes, "But you're here."
If I was there, this should have stopped years ago. You know that, and I know that. But I was a coward.
I'm going to switch to a. I don't have the right music for what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't. Here, we'll just switch to this one because we seem to have gotten very deep in our discussions. We'll do this.
I feel like
could
this
turn
is
on
a
boss
kind of
music
deep
and it
and
would
brooding
fit.
conversation.
Mhm.
Like,
But the unease isn't correct. But neither is
Yeah.
the "why am I crying" or the somber. You know what? Somber
Yeah.
might be right. No, that one's a
Boss
little
music.
too. Anyways,
The boss fight music. That's the.
Let's
No.
go.
Let's go.
This is where we realize Devin's a big bad evil guy. And we fight right now.
everybody roll
Oh.
initiative.
Why we've been fighting here.
That's what you've been killing us.
Makes sense now.
I've just been telling her when to roll natural ones.
Yeah, it's all scripted, guys.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Darn.
That
Wow.
makes sense. No one could roll that many natural ones.
I know, right? It's statistically impossible.
Um,
I kid.
Sorella just kind of looks at you, and Thavius is also like, "Oh, honey. Your decisions are your own."
Not when I am who I am.
I would like to beg to differ.
I would like to second that.
What?
I'm just saying I would like to second that.
Okay. You made your choices, my dear. I questioned some of them, yes. But in doing what you are doing now, they were mistakes. Yes. But who you are now is because of the mistakes you made. what you decide to do after making them is what makes you as a person. And what you are doing is trying to do something different every day. I'll tell you this, from what I knew of you in the past, you are already a more kind person. You have friends. I have seen you do more good on your own than under the leadership of someone mad. Be your own person. Make your choices, good or bad. They define who you are, not the choices of others, not their decisions. This goes for all of you.
My decision is to be with you, Devin, whatever choices you make.
I haven't gotten this far just to give up.
For now, while we love you all, I want you to focus on this. And he kind of looks at the sword and the box. We will handle it. There is a reason we are in the positions that we are. And if need be, we can always just send Raylar in, and Raylar just kind of goes, "Hey!"
Well,
Truth be told, this is Sorayla now. What it sounds like you all have found are pieces to a puzzle. We have 2 of those pieces. Or, she kind of looks over at Roland. Family is important. To some of us more than others. I cannot make the decision for you. But I will help you in whichever decision you make. Raylar kind of stands up for a moment. Do you guys still have that map?
Yeah, we have both of them.
Okay.
May I request the one where you've found the shipwreck? The one you were following when we went over to the island.
Can I take it in? Memorize it?
Sure you did
You
that,
already
didn't
had.
you?
You did that as soon as you got them.
Just to reinforce.
Okay.
No doubt.
Do you give it to Raylar? He takes it. Guess that's one more person to add to my list.
Any sightings of deathly hordes and destruction following the most beautiful woman that anyone has ever seen?
That's what a spirit of a villager told us that that's what happened the night they were attacked. A beautiful woman led the attack that destroyed the village.
He didn't see details before he was killed.
The three of them just kind of keep looking at each other, and they're all just in equal, just like concern and awe.
This puzzle is like ever expanding, and every time we hit one area, it just dead ends. And
It's more complicated.
so every time we find something that we think leads somewhere, it just doesn't and leads everywhere else.
Then perhaps it may not be one puzzle.
At least 4.
And we just don't have enough pieces of the other ones to determine where each where the this analogy is getting harder and harder as we go on.
There's too many goddamn puzzles.
I suck at.
Perhaps we have a little bit of everything at the moment, but not enough to make a decisive decision about one or the other.
And we keep collecting pieces until they start making sense.
Maybe eventually they'll all interconnect to each other, but right now it's just everywhere.
There's one path that we have all the clues towards. I'm just going to look at Roland.
Levin's close to death. Lath is on the taking over.
You're cutting in and out real bad.
My sister has a lot longer to live. These people might need help with this problem.
If memory serves correct, I hate to interject like this. I really, really hate doing this. But I believe you were told Levin was doing better.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah,
but
Levin's
the
better.
They
Lath
removed
will
his curse.
take
I
over.
think it's more like Roland's like, yeah, the state of here is bad, maybe we should stay here.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Levin was attacked, Talaith is invading.
Are you sure?
I have many years left on me, and so does she.
It's your decision at the end of the day. And there's nothing saying that whatever this is might not lead us that direction. Her direction, I guess. But if we pursue this, we can't promise that we'd be able to find her. We don't know where this leads.
I know. This is also the closest place to I can call a home. I hate to see it get burned to the ground.
What can we do then? What is the clearest path that we can take?
Kind of look at Sorela. At that, I'll kind of look at Sorela and go, what would you have us do?
If you would like a formal answer, you will have to give myself and the Dernician Council a chance to meet. There is a meeting set up soon here in the next couple of days, specifically because of the war. I simply told you all of this because of some of your relations in this war. It is not a decision that we can make yet. There are people we must speak to who also help run this country. Not just the king, not just myself. We would appreciate your help on the front, but that is a very difficult decision for some of you to have to make.
Is there any? Oh, is
Go
there
ahead.
any other like adventuring parties that could be of help, or even pull some like retired adventurers out of the retirement kind of thing that could potentially help with this?
Sorayla gives a very small, sad smile, and she just kind of looks over at Raylar, who has gone back to his window. I don't think I need to answer that question. And then she also kind of looks at Thibbius. I really don't think I need to answer that question. I want to point out how much I invested in you all when I first met you.
Well, Dareness is gone.
The irony.
So, when I say that this is a decision that the entire council must make, I am not lying.
And how long does that usually take?
I can think of about half of them that would very much disagree with our possibilities right now.
Okay. Well, you said if we wanted a formal decision, that we'd have to wait. Is there an informal plan of action we can take?
We've never really served Dareness. We've always kind of served you.
That is serving Dareness by extension. We did save King indirectly.
We are people of action. We can't wait. Not with all these people dying.
Even an informal decision would have to wait. I'm sorry. I cannot give you that answer that you want right now. And she looks over at Devin. Like I said, for the time being, maybe give us a chance to do something first. I know that's asking a lot of people who move a lot.
He just starts kind of twitching and fidgeting already, just at the thought of sitting still.
But please, give us a chance to do what we are supposed to do.
Very well. But, especially pertaining these, and I gesture to the sword and the box. If there's any news at all, I need you to tell me.
You will be the first to know.
Thank you.
Vivius?
Livius
need
looks
you
like
to-
he's just been like staring off into space and just completely zoned out and goes, yes.
I might need your help with some spells.
I'm not sure how much I can offer to you, but
Do you have teleportation circle? And sending. We have sending. Do you have teleportation circle?
I do.
Okay.
But so does he. And I will admit I am not the greatest of teachers.
I just need a spell book
You have one.
with teleportation circle.
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to do it as like,
As we
this
unfortunately
is
don't
how
know if
we
this is
move.
gonna happen.
Yeah, this is how we move around quickly so that we can go do something right now and be back in time if something happens. That's Nolki's thought process. And you know what? The dice seems to enjoy my thought process. That is a 15.
15. Okay.
It only really helps if we know the sigil.
Yeah, we need somewhere to teleport back
It
to.
comes with some sigils. The ones in the spell books come with 2 sigils.
We need somewhere to also put the sigil we come back to.
That would take a year.
What?
Of constant you have to make a permanent circle, you have to constantly cast the spell on the same spot every day for a year. What?
Yeah,
It's really wild.
yeah. Teleportation's baddie.
Yeah. But it does mean that if we're out in the wilderness or a place that doesn't have one, we can move quickly.
Thivius thinks on it for a moment. In the nicest way possible. You're not ready for it yet.
But if I have it here, and I pull out my spell book, and I have it here, then when I am ready for it, I don't have to come back. And that could
Donkey.
save the precious
That's
time we need.
part of level.
Donkey.
That's part of leveling.
I know.
You have to wait.
Not now.
Yeah. It's a 5th level and I can't cast it yet, but I was hoping that I could have it in my book. Or have a book with it that I could hold with me so I could do it when I level up.
At which Thivius just kind of, well, if it really comes down to it, I could come grab you. Yes, I could come grab you, but so could he, as we have learned. At which Raylar just kind of once again goes, "Excuse me?
That sounds ideal.
You are volunteering me to
Thanks, Rayla.
move out of my day to be a taxi?" At which Rayla just kind of nods at him and he just goes,
Thanks,
I get no say in any of this.
If it means anything, we'll really appreciate it.
I
I
mean,
like it when he is
Smiling daggers at him.
literally, if it wasn't for you, we would be sitting on that. We would be there for another week, waiting for a boat. So, thank you.
To which Sorayla just kind of is like, how did you get there?
We bought a boat. Well,
boat.
we paid someone to take us there on a
The
boat.
same person we would have
Moaning
waited a boat for.
siren.
We were
Yeah, so
hired
you ever
to
heard of the
murder someone
moaning
for a trip.
siren?
We somehow convinced the captain to.
Sorayla just kind of face palms. Thivius is sitting there going, And it's just gone. And Raylar's trying very hard to keep a straight face. Like, you can see it just kind of like...
I think that's why they called it that.
I feel like we made
To
a
which
mistake.
Raylar is just kind of like, yes, I have.
Do you know
I
Captain
made
Whitehaven?
I made friends.
Of course. Those are the friends you make. Of course, those are the friends you make.
They were in Evanport at the time when we
Like-
contacted them.
Yeah.
They
So,
got us where we needed to be.
They were in Evanport.
maybe
Mhm,
you
they
shouldn't have
said they
said
were.
that.
Currently am.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
The moaning siren said that they haven't had any contact with Talathian trades for half the war.
Yeah, you shouldn't have just said that.
I didn't know.
It's a recent development.
She turns to Raylar. This is a problem. Oh boy. Well,
I don't
Guys-
have anything to stop this from being happening.
You,
Nope.
Yeah.
sounds like there's a discussion to be had.
They're our friends.
It won't be for much longer.
They could probably be persuaded to help.
Especially after now.
They're
Yeah.
probably going to be questioned.
They're gonna hate us.
Absolutely.
But I
Like-
mean,
and-
even when we knew them, at least
Sorayla's
one of
just
their
sitting there and
teammates
she's kind of
was
doing the whole,
terrible.
I don't appreciate being lied to.
Again, I don't believe they lied. I think this is a recent development.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to have some words with that one.
She's gonna know it was us.
Yeah, I was like, I
God.
was gonna say they didn't hear it from us, but of course you heard it from us.
Huh. Anyways,
What do you think about us?
did you gather any other information while you were on that ship?
No.
Mm-mm.
Yes, actually, and I'll pull out my spellbook and I'll show.
I
like,
will
the
grab
star
Nolki's
charts.
face so hard that he
Trust-
stops
trust-
breathing.
Chart.
Trust, I'm showing the star charts in detail.
I'm still gonna
like
grab
that
your
Do
face so
showed
hard
me,
that
and
you
tell him
stop
the
breathing
mythology.
because I have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Oh. Oh.
You know,
And in your head, you
And-
hear, shut the fuck up.
I'll just. I can't speak because you're holding my mouth, so I can't cast message.
Continue.
at which Thavius just kind of waves his hand and he goes, No, you should probably let the man speak. This might be in your best interest.
Because half the time what Nolki says isn't exactly what he means sometimes.
Mouth covered.
So you could read it as a bad thing where it actually isn't, and I think it's for the best of everybody to not let him speak.
To be fair, Nolki really only made friends with the navigator.
I know. It's like Noki's probably the safest person to say.
That
Uh,
is
to
debatable.
which Sorayla is like looking at you guys and she's like, Tell me what you know. I would like to see those star charts.
Let
Now
go
this-
and
it's-
sit down in a
it's-
huff.
It's constellations and myths. I have drawings, and it's like a documentation.
I'm curious. Hold on. Let me look at something.
Now, dew is from another continent, so these may be myths from elsewhere.
Sorayla's kind of looking at them and she turns to both Thavius and Raylar and she's like, Well, we all know someone who can decipher these. May we call in an expert to look at these real quick?
Holding my spell book close, because that's where I wrote these in. Sure.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on us going to Monoklog to see if the scholars there have any information on this symbol? And Loki's gonna.
This is DM to Nolki. You have already done that.
Oh, we have? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know we asked about like the heart of decay.
That was with the symbol,
With
which
the sword?
was
Okay.
the symbol was, just so you guys know, that symbol was on the little. Yep.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was hard to decipher, but it was there.
Okay.
It's just
No, I will
popping
not
up
ask that then.
everywhere.
One of these three does in fact have sending. That one. Okay. Hideous.
Makes sense?
To no one's surprise.
Yes.
Hello, my dear. We could use some assistance on a star chart, if you don't mind. We are at my place.
Smooth.
Exactly are you asking that knows about star
Who
charts?
is this?
We'll find out in a second.
Across the street, mayhaps.
Okay.
Could be Alice.
I don't know. She seems
And
more of a
he's-
plant person.
He sits there and just
a little
kind
more
of.
down to earth.
Bless up with their head in the clouds.
Miss Rayla, they will be here shortly.
Who is this person? Do we know them?
Yes, I believe you do.
Can I
Okay.
ask Devious a question?
Go for it.
If I were to procure a whip, would you be able to imbue it with magical properties?
Yes, I would. It would take quite some time and a decent amount of money, but yes, I could.
Money.
Boy.
Any discount?
Money or favors. Ideal
could
in
do either.
both.
But is there any
Favors like-
discount?
Favors like fighting for the
Favors.
Kingdom of Darkness?
The favors are the discount, Roland. I would
I reckon.
know. I think I owe you, what, 2 at this point?
Give or take.
Wouldn't mind being in some debt for some favors.
No more than 5.
Well, you've persuaded me, my goodness.
Since when did you want a whip anyway? What are you going to do with that?
I have some plans.
It adds to my mental image of Roland. Stacks of hats, sitting on Devin's lap with a whip.
He's smart and pretty, guys.
How many are on the council, by the way? I'm just curious.
They're gone. I have to think about this, sorry. Because
Probably like 9 people.
In general, I believe it's 11, and I think we're down to that. Unless I'm missing. I don't know that.
I'm
because
literally writing down
you-
all their I'm literally writing down all their names at the moment. I have them all in my head. I just don't have it written
Mhm.
down.
2 of them are gone.
Yes. Because where we found the box, that guy was going after them. As well.
They're into Lathe.
hmm Being chased by one of the flower assassins.
Yeah. Into Lathe.
Mhm.
Fuck, what was her name? That was what it was.
Definitely not Azalea.
I can't believe I'm about to do this. No, wait, I have it. Okay, I don't need to make a fool of myself. It's on here somewhere. There it is. And there is also I have so many names going through my head. I am so sorry.
Sorry, I asked.
So much
Where
chaos
are
is
you?
happening.
Where are you? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Sweet. In
My
total?
parents aren't involved, alright? Oh, shit.
Oh my
Right.
god, your
Nice.
parents are involved.
Are they in another country?
No,
they're
in
I'm
this
still
country.
doing
They're in
it.
this
Some
country.
mountains.
It's really far
Yeah.
away.
They are
Okay.
literal heroes of Darnus.
They are heroes of Morroyn.
More Roy. Apologies. But
Who
they
happen to
live
be
here.
living in Darnus. Yep.
They are heroes who established a village.
Did I know of them growing up in Morroyn?
You
Or no?
were
Sheltered?
underground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Deep within the-
Put it.
You
I'm just wondering.
lived under a rock.
Yeah.
Really, really big, tall rock.
A
You didn't-
lot of rocks.
You didn't live in
Some
Morroyn?
people would argue there was a good chunk of time where I was not underground.
But you were in a
didn't
different
live-
country.
I was. Yeah.
You didn't live in Morroyn. You lived in
Under.
Morroyn.
Yeah.
In Morroyn.
Ryan, suddenly trips your dad had to take come to mind. When you would spend time with just your mother.
Makes sense.
Neato.
Makes sense.
Out of the two parents,
Yeah.
which one would A, be politically involved, B, still be doing that?
That makes sense. That tracks.
And 3, a great representative for small communities.
I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my politician.
Also, really helps keep the atmosphere chill.
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys figured out what circle cleric he is?
Oh yeah, a long time
Okay,
ago.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
Kind of not because I don't know cleric.
When you and Devin
Me and you were
fighting,
fighting. He
And
had
I
a.
know what
Suddenly
ability he
there-
is. I just don't know what circle of druid he is.
yes, there's only one that
He's
has
not a
that.
druid. He's
He's
a
a
cleric.
cleric.
He's a
My
cleric.
mom's the druid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mama Dragon is druid.
Feisty.
Do I need to list off her spell list? You're not wrong.
Hiya.
That's what I mean. Feisty. When's that present supposed to be?
She said it was going to be a few days, and then the council would meet.
No.
No,
the
the one that we
Star-
just
Star
talked about.
charty person that apparently we
Oh.
know, but they
Oh,
won't
they're
tell us who it is.
probably on the way. I have a feeling.
It takes about 30 minutes. You
I
guys
really-
are discussing stuff like that, just trying to going over all of the information from the island, things you fought, things you found,
Can I get sending? No. Okay.
details, all that kind of stuff, until eventually from below you do hear a knock And then you hear the shifting of the doorway again. And then you hear tap, 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 tap.
Oh, it's Alice.
And you hear Thivius call out, snap his fingers, and his eyes glow again, and he goes, You can enter. And then you just kind of see the door open, and then you just see a head of red hair. Hi, Thivius!
Ah,
Ah.
yes, of course. So long.
And bounding into the room is Miss Ama,
Great.
followed quickly, but far more elegantly, Neri.
Yeah. I'm gonna go stand at a corner far away from
You're not
As-
disease.
As
Yeah.
Ama's just kind of looking at you guys, and she goes,
"No."
Well, I didn't know we were having a super important meeting. What's going on?
You know star charts?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And Neri just kind of reaches her hand up. And she's like, just silently asking to look.
Milky, relinquish the power. Your book will be fine.
Why did I write this in a
He
spell
likes
book?
books too, okay?
And then I'll
She wouldn't do anything to
I
it.
will hand my spell book to her.
Okay.
You don't
Have you
understand.
seen
I
how
just
she
got
carries
like
Well,
books? Like,
I just got like 10 times less powerful.
She takes your book and she very gingerly holds it and yes. You have seen how she holds how she holds books, because she has one
Yeah.
in particular that she is very careful over.
Yes.
Speaking of
She's
which,
fine.
it is just kind of like under her arm, and she's holding onto it very tightly.
Mhm.
And she kind of sits down and she looks at the star charts, and she's just going, So, what did you want to know? And Sorela's like, Any chance you know what they were using these for in particular? If these are a map, or say a particular sailing voyage. To which Neri's just kind of like, yeah, this is very popular among sailors. Though I would use different constellations as waypoints. And she flips the page over to a second one, and I'm actually going to roll an intelligence check for this child.
I think it's also like it's buried in the mythology, so there's like a lot to decode.
Oh, if she isn't scary enough.
Nat 20?
That is a natural 20.
holy fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
They were
This
both
child.
scary, so like
Good
To
thing
be
there
fair,
are allies.
I don't think Dew would have been giving me secret messages. So there's that.
Well, now
If
we're
she
learning.
thought
He
you were
might have.
stupid enough, she might have.
Yeah, which I am, to be fair.
Thought you were intelligent here. No.
Intelligent, not wise.
Oh. The intelligent one is the one that creeps you guys out. As Neri's just kind of looking at it, Ama also kind of is like, she goes from skipping around to the room to looking at the book, and she goes, I'm no expert. And she just kind of looks at her sister, and her sister nods. And they're just...
So creepy.
Neri just kind of looks at Sorela, and Sorela just goes, Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay.
what is it?
What did you learn?
do not trust anyone on that ship ever again.
What exactly is it that we're not trusting that you just saw?
Neri, would you like to explain? And fucking natural 20. I was hoping. Neri just kind of looks up at all of you, and she's like, the constellations. And then she's like, the myth that you wrote down here. It's
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's about saving a trapped princess, right? And you said it was the navigator?
Ta-da!
All of the constellations, all of their myths have to do with rescue. Or valiant heroes and rescue efforts.
Do we need to rescue too?
I think this is a cry for help.
We need to meet up with that ship immediately.
So you're saying Do was asking for help.
And I'm an idiot, and now we need to meet up with that ship immediately. Can you teleport us back to Terra Veritatis?
I mean, they're not even
And do
there.
what? They're never.
And then
Not
we ask for
there.
help.
Didn't we
They're
What are
say
we gonna do?
Davenport.
Send them a message and say, "Hey, just
We
kidding.
are,
We don't
yeah,
have a
we
ride."
already
Yeah,
said
well,
we were
Our
good.
ride bailed? I don't know, something.
I mean, we could go to where they are.
All the way to the south of Talaith is not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
Then
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
know how
look
they're
at
going to
Rayla.
find them.
How close could you get us?
Nothing's
I don't
happening
think
today.
this-
I'm out, man. I'm
Not
out.
today.
I don't think.
Amphibious, how close?
Both Thyvius and Raylar just kind of look at each other and they're like, people like us cannot be in Talaith
Then get us to the border. In Morena.
under
That's
any
still.
circumstance.
That is still easily 2 weeks of travel, and then they're gone. We will not catch them. Besides,
They'll be there
we don't have any
tomorrow.
proof. We have no proof. What are we going to do? Fight a whole ship? Just us? And then what?
Take
We're
you
stuck.
out.
No offense. We have enough on our plate.
Yeah, and this is something we can do. Everything else is just waiting.
Everything else has been waiting. We find a path, we stop, we get stuck, we find a new path. That path stops, we find a new one. It's always new paths. And I'm not saying this isn't important because this is a cry for help. I want to help as much as anybody.
But who would we be helping?
And how? Like, I mean,
We really don't even
personally,
know
I
who
don't
the
want to be
enemy
back on that
is.
ship at all.
Like, obviously, we know who Do is. We know who, but who would we be helping?
Like, we don't even know who they need help from.
I understand emotional decisions. She's your friend. I get it.
I think we've all made emotional decisions.
But they might come back here. We don't even know
They
who
come
Dee
back here,
really
we can
is.
always, talk to them.
Rayla herself has already said that she needs to talk to the captain anyway, because we kind of just ratted them out.
Rayla, do you think if we, I don't know, asked for a ride from Port Nevis that they'd come back and then we could catch the whole crew?
I mean, possibly. I will say, Captain Whitehaven is quite the haggler. She's very smart, very quick. Depends on what kind of relationship you guys established.
It was business.
Business. I think she'd
We
catch on
helped
too
her.
quick.
We helped her with a favor that ended up not working out. We didn't even get anything back that she was after because we fucking fell on top of a dragon. And then we had to leave.
Yeah, there was a dragon.
And she
Very
just
Honestly,
talented.
Cyrilla, besides the point, the dragon is dead anyway. And it was in a
And then-
cave where they dwell, near the
And then-
ocean.
she dropped us off. And then they went on their way. I don't even know where they were going.
Evanport.
Probably, yeah.
In the amount of time you guys were on the island, it would have taken them that long to get there.
Yep.
We could lure them here and then do whatever we need to do.
We know they sympathize with Talaith. That's something we could use. Help the war effort, help do.
Well,
I don't think she sympathizes with anybody. I think she's a smuggler who uses her reputation to get
Okay,
there.
so we say something like, things have gone south in Port Nevis, we need to get out and get to Talaith. Can you help?
I don't trust her that much.
We're not trusting her. We're trying to say something believable enough that she'll come here.
I don't think she trusts us that much.
Mm-hmm. She got
So
up.
how fast we got here, if you think about it.
It'd be a little suspicious.
So then we tell her that the ride failed and we end up back on Terra Veritatis. There's gotta be something.
But sometimes there's not. I personally could use a couple of days in a bed.
It's been a minute since we sat in one place.
She's halfway across the world right now. And as much as we want to help her, we don't know how to help her. And again, this circles back around to my question is who would we be rescuing?
You.
I know that, but who is she?
Something to figure out after.
And then it's going to ruin us if we don't know before. Risking our lives for somebody we've met for 5 days on a boat. It's not exactly a
Yeah.
smart decision given everything else we have going on. I'm sorry.
See what I can do. Vivius, can you teach me sending?
Thivius is honestly like he's watching all of this and he's like, I'm not a part of this. This is you guys making this decision. I'm sorry, little man.
Just asking if you
I
can
will
me
teach
send-
it to you if it does not relate to what you're currently doing. However, I'm a little more scared.
He can do what he wants. I'm not saying yes or no to anything until I know exactly who it is that I would be risking my life for.
Yeah, let me get sending so that I can message do and figure it out. How's that?
Because
Only problem is it's not very discreet. she'd be answering out loud.
Even if it's a whisper.
That would be a death sentence for her if she got caught.
You were still framed there for a second. It looked like you're a ventriloquist expert.
There's got to be something. We'll sleep on it.
Let's sleep on it.
I say for now we just need to rest.
We've gone through a lot in these past couple weeks. And jumping headlong into trying to save somebody is not going to do anybody any good. I am sorry, okay? We'll talk more about it.
Loki does not say a word.
Well, if this discussion is over, I was working on something. And as much as I do appreciate the company, I did want to finish it.
Fair enough.
Tell me twice.
Neri just kind of takes the book, your spell book, and she closes it, and she very gingerly hands it back. Sorry, I hit my mic. And she gives it to you, and she's just, you take care of this. She takes her book that she had under her armpit, and she goes back to holding it.
Where are those myths and stuff from that you were talking about?
Made up. That's the point.
But from where? They taught from somewhere.
Some
Never
of those myths come from Rondell.
I don't know anything about that, do I?
So
Rondell?
do any of us?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. I can tell you that much right now, don't
Row, make a history check.
I?
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
21.
21. You've heard of Rondell.
Oh boy.
Specifically, you've heard of Glendist, the capital city of arts and beauty on another continent.
Yeah, that.
Rondell is the name of the continent, by the way. It is a little more northwest than Eleon.
Very far away.
Like,
But I mean, I was north, so.
as in from like Furia Creek. It's about a month on boat.
Oh.
It is far away. But it shares the same world as the continent you guys are on. So.
Well, the more I know.
There's a reason I chose you.
Woo.
Depended on how you rolled.
Oh boy.
Guys, new continent just dropped. Woo!
Are we gonna take a month to sail there? Not right now.
All right,
Not
now.
today.
I don't think we need to go there.
No.
No.
We're good.
That's just where these stories are from that I've heard of in my 22 years of life.
Well, if anyone's gonna know stories from a city literally known as the City of Arts and Beauty.
Yeah, is me.
Yeah.
Although I have druids in my family, most of them were bards.
Makes sense. That is good to know.
So, Neri, who went from skipping around all you guys, helping her sister, skipping around a little bit more, just kind of looks at all of you and she's like, "Since when are you guys serious? This is weird." And then she grabs her sister's hand and they're like, "Bye, Vivius. Bye, Sorella." And they kind of look over at Raylar and they're like, "Oh." And Neri just bolts her way. Emma bolts her way over and she's like, "Is Ignis with you?" And Ignis pops his head out and he looks down at them and if you could see a dragon smile.
Kind of like a dog when they just
Yeah.
go.
And his wings come out and he kind of goes over to Emma and does the whole like around the shoulders nuzzling thing and she's like, "Oh, you're so sweet. Come here. Let me take a look at this." And she just starts looking at the little leg and she's like, "Think it might be time for a new one. I'll get back to you on that." And she hands Ignis back over to Raylar.
These kids are so fucking creepy.
I'm like, wait, what?
Cutest thing that I have ever seen.
Two very different responses to what just happened.
That is, she makes pseudo dragon legs. Amazing.
Like,
So cute.
Real cute dragon, real creepy kids.
I love it. Awesome.
Although, to be fair, I did forget that Ignis had a prosthetic leg.
Mhm.
And so my
Oh.
image was, this child cuts off the dragon's legs.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
No,
yeah, that would be
Ignis
very
has a
creepy.
little mechanical
Ignis has a
leg.
little mechanical
That
leg,
makes it
yes.
better.
That
Thank
makes it
you.
much better and
Wooden
much
mechanical leg.
Yes.
Friendly
that makes it
reminder.
Much cuter. Much cuter.
I was like, what?
Welcome to Cantata Lutum, where we talk about mutilating pseudo dragons.
At which
Keyword
point,
there, pseudo dragons.
at which point Emma's just kind of, and she just kind of goes, "Okay, bye," and she's just gone.
Mhm.
Oh god.
And then suddenly, Neri's arm is lifted and she's being dragged. And she's like, "Oh, okay, bye."
Visible.
Hmm.
So, you are shuffled out. Well, it's more like they kind of tell you to go. But then, Kalita, you notice Raylar stand up from his brooding position and walks over to the table and pulls over one of the chairs just as the door is shut. And Thavius gives you a wink. Fucking
I hope you
passive
guys-
perception. This is going to be a problem. I can't keep things from you guys anymore because of that.
I
Yeah,
really-
Do appreciate it.
They
I know
see
that.
everything. Do I always know what to do about it? Heck no. And I see it.
All right. So, leaving Puros with some much needed discussion.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We are going to call it there for the night.
I'm down.
Because it is 10 o'clock. So,
And
Yeah.
we have a week to figure out what dumb stuff Nolki's gonna try.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, man.
you
Like,
guys
Yeah,
are
I can turn
allowed to
invisible.
discuss during the week.
Yep. Yep.
we try and then we don't.
All right. But
School sucks.
school freaking
That
sucks.
too.
We have real life,
Top exams in like 3 weeks.
unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I'd love to put everything into streaming. I'd
Yeah.
like to graduate first. I would
Yep.
very much like to
Yeah.
graduate first.
Same.
Yeah.
So, all of you who are subscribing and sending me cheers and stuff, you're just inspiring me to want to do this more often and full time.
Woo.
So just know that. I see it. I want to make it. But that's where we're gonna call it tonight. And because of school, the girl is going to be very busy here. So just a reminder, we actually won't have Cantata Lutum for the next 2 weeks.
Plenty of time to discuss.
Plenty of time to discuss. We will have D&D next week. No matter what, we'll be streaming and hanging out next week.
I will not be here on that Sunday.
I
Just
know.
as a heads up.
Yep. And I won't be available the following Sunday. So,
Woo.
yay. Yeah, we've gotten to the part where I get super awkward, which is called ending things. So, bye.
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 Night.